All right, everybody. Storm's coming in. Let's see what she's got. Let me get a few things. I'll just go ahead and show you what we got going on here. Make sure I shut everything down. Temperature's dropping like crazy. Getting the fan adjusted. We're on red alert, baby. Red alert. All right. Let's get outside. Let's look at this thing. This is my cat wall. Let's hit it. No, Tuna, you stay in there. This is not for the faint of heart. You know what I'm saying? How's everyone doing? No, get back, Tuna. Tuna, get back. Tuna, Tuna, can you just like chill out? You just go, yeah, just go back in there. We gotta go look at the storm. Let me put a. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'm terrible. I know. Let's go take a look at this thing, guys. How's everyone doing? Let me just quick say hi. Sage, Duke Tucker, what's going on? We got Stoned Ape Adventures. What's going on? David Gardner, good to see you. Let's get out here. Let's look at the storm. Let's do what we're doing while we're out here. Tuna, just stay right there. Man, she's dedicated, huh? There's some storm clouds moving in. It's supposed to be fairly severe for about an hour or two. There's the bus in our globe. Let me see if I can mirror this thing. Why can't I mirror this? Why is it backwards? That's not which way the bus is facing. Maybe it's see that sly move? No, it's still backwards. Weird. Huh? Find a little spot to. This looks like a nice spot to post up. Let's see if I can step on the snake too while I'm out here. Just set it right here in the septic tank. All right, how's everyone doing? This is El Dorado outpost. Hold on. I'm going to back out just for a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can mirror this thing around. And I'm back. Easy peasy. Now it makes sense to me. Patty G, MK, Paranormal Storm Chaser. You know, it's the wonder of nature. You know what I mean? Got a good spot here. This El Dorado is really a great place. They, of course, have asked for permission to stay here whenever the storms hit, and they're perfectly fine with it. This big old piece of quartz right here. I'm going to set this thing right there. I'm going to hang out and watch this thing come in. Got some delicious pizza from Bigfoot Bar and Grill, which is just right down the road here. I got pulled pork with some onions, and then they got some sort of it's like a tangy barbecue sauce. It's called like Venom Spit Piss or something, possum Venom Spit Piss or something like that. But it was delicious. Oh my God, it was so good. How's everyone doing real quick? Let me see if I can set this up someplace. I wish there was a table or something around here. That'd be convenient. What's going on, Okie? Good to see you, man. I got Sherry. Good to see you. David Gardner, what's up? Thanks all for coming out. I know this isn't really Bigfoot related. Paige says, I've always loved other people's storms. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I'm still getting used to StreamYards. Still not quite got it down exactly how I want it. Some people coming by. So like this place is located right in the heart of the Uaris. So like when you visit, this is why it's kind of like the mainstay of anybody who comes to the Uaris. It's sort of like a, oh my god, look at these guys. Just a pack of cats. They've had a stressful day. I'm not letting them out here. Tuna got out earlier and she wandered off over into those woods over there. And she usually doesn't do that. She usually stays like around, within like 50 feet of the bus. We haven't gotten any rain yet, but I'm expecting it to come with this. I don't know how bad it's going to be. We're saying it's kind of severe. Let me see what's going on here. This isn't a bad camera setup. It's just my phone on a stick, on a Ulanzi power stick. Goblin Words, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Sherry, I've always loved storms. Me too. I love storms. And the bus has really like made it some next level stuff because it's just like you really feel like you're in it. I think the only thing next to it that would probably be like, in terms of feeling a storm, would probably be like either a sailboat or a plane. You know what I mean? But as far as on land, there's nothing better to ride out a storm than this beautiful baby right there. Well, that's a good shot of it right there. Look at that. Look at her. She's been good to me. I took her out today. Obviously, I got here, but it's funny. Some days she just seems like she just runs better. It's like everything was cleared out or something. I don't know, but it's quite the. That's a good shot right there. Let me get this one. Big open sky. That right there across the street here is an off-road training center. You can go if you want to learn how to do off-road driving. You can I don't know if they got vehicles you can rent or you gotta bring your own, but they have a whole off-road course over there. How cool is that? And once a year, I don't know if they still do it, but I know they used to do schoolie days. I wouldn't go to that, but because honestly, I'm not a really big fan of some of the schoolie community has not been too supportive of my endeavors. Or the school bus. I actually went yesterday. I posted some pictures of the bus to Schoolie Nation, which is like a 98,000 member page, and they didn't even post my pictures. Like, it didn't get approved by the administrators. It's weird. It's weird stuff. The school is very very strange group of people. Stone Ape Adventures, great to see him, man. Go check out everyone. He just posted, Stone Ape Adventures just posted a video of an Allegheny. Was it the Morris Loop Trail? Was that what it was called? I don't know why I'm looking at that. I'm going to be looking at you. A great video, though. I watched it earlier today. Really great. As always, man. All your videos are stellar. You really capture the feel of like being out there. I'm going to have to flip this because I think the camera's a bit too low on here. Let me see. I'm going to do something real fast. Take a look at my sexy knee right there. Like, there we go. Is that better? That is better. Okay, cool. Right now I got a DJI lav mic on. Are you guys hearing me all right? And I have, this is just it's a Samsung phone. I don't remember what kind it is. It's not like a high-end one. It's like a cheap one. Well, I'm glad it's looking good. I'm glad it's sounding good. Ada, what's going on? Better with the Irish. Good to see you. What's going on, Patty? Good to see you. Let's take a look at this storm coming in. Get some storm action going on. I just checked the radar before I went live. That's why I went live early. I was looking at it, and originally they were saying about 8 o'clock on the dot, maybe a little bit after it was coming in, but then I looked at the radar, like, I better go live now because I think it's going to hit kind of whenever. I don't have the shade on the bus, so we'll just go jump into the cab that's equipped with giant flat glass all around. We'll be rocking that here soon. The bus is on red alert. The temperature's dropping. Thank God. It was 90. I was blasting the AC for about 2 hours. Just had the generator screaming. I was happy when I got out of there, and I Went down to the bar and grill, popped a couple windows open on the way down, kind of let it air out. Watch the storm come. Let's see if I can set this up somewhere. I should have put this on a angle head, I guess, but cats are screaming. Cats are having a rough, they're having a rough go of it, you know? Anytime you drive the bus for a little bit, they really are ready to get out of it and kind of stretch their legs, but I'm not going to let them do it here, especially Ogata. He just kind of runs off. So they're going to have to just sit in for the night. Once the storm starts up and it's raining, they get it. they understand why they're in the bus. How's signal? Is everything good? Hello? Hello? Okay. Just checking. It actually looks a little bit brighter. What you guys are looking at is a little bit brighter than what it is out here. Lori trying. Good evening. Good evening. We are here waiting for this storm to hit. I took refuge here at El Dorado Outpost for the night. I'm gonna hold up here. I usually get out of the woods in the storms because I don't want a tree to fall on the bus. That would be tragic. Ada says signal and sound are good. Excellent, excellent, cool. This is a pretty good little mobile setup then. It's just a laptop and my phone and then this lav mic. So it's nice and small and efficient. Let me show you more of that sky so I don't get too boring. Beautiful sky out here. It's got a little bit of a yellow hue because of all the pollen. The wind kind of started up right before this came in, and it's pretty still day today. Like there wasn't much wind, and then when this thing started blowing in, it's again, it's just pollen everywhere. So it's got like a little bit of a yellow hue to the air. A little bit of blue sky right up there hiding. That's pretty cool. But let's go see what Tuna's up to. Cats are on guard. Guys, just take a nap. Just take a nap, guys. That's cool. I'll tell you what, though, if you're ever in Uwharrie, go to that Bigfoot Bar and Grill. They got that pizza was so good. I just got a little 12-incher, a little personal one, and oh man, it hit the spot. I needed something. I met a hellbender today where I was. I'm not sure what his YouTube handle is. I think he's in chat once in a while, but he came out to say what's up. It's actually really cool. Oh, it's getting kind of dark back here. Yeah, so once this storm kicks off, we're go on the bus and we'll watch it from inside there. Hopefully it won't be too dark, but I like this spot because they got some lights around here. I can kick on the outside light on the bus. Maybe we'll get a kind of get a view of it all. Lori trying said, let me bring it up. I'll go to that one though. We had 4 tornadoes go through our town last night. Damage everywhere. I'm sorry to hear that. The tornadoes are just like incredible in their power and just how they how you get like clumps of them like that, where you get like multiples. And that's something, I don't know where you're at, but like here in North Carolina, like we seem to get these little like, I mean, I guess I get them everywhere, but these like little outbreaks where you get like 5 tornadoes out of one storm and they just drop like bombs all over the place. Good to see you, Miranda. Yeah, I agree. I hope you didn't have any damage, Lori. Away the sploot. Good to see you in here. MK, were you the person in Melissa J chat all the time? If so, I enjoyed chatting with you. Oh my God, I haven't heard that name in what, a couple years. Yeah, I used to go and I went on Melissa Jade's show for a while. I have to check in on her. I haven't seen her. I haven't been on that channel in forever. Yeah, I was though. Yeah, I used to go in there all the time. I forget what got me in there. There were some, for people who don't know, it was like a, it was like a true crime kind of channel. And she also did conspiracy, so that's how I kind of got into it. I actually went up on panel a few times talking about like Antarctica mysteries and things like that. But then I think what it was oh, I remember exactly what it was. It was the Gabby Petito case. That's where I found her. I was fascinated by that whole thing. And then I came in as like I don't know what you call it, like an expert Appalachian Trail guy to come in, because there was rumors that I can't remember what his name was. But the guy who murdered Gabby Petito, there was rumors at the time before they caught it. Well, they didn't catch him; they found him dead. But there was rumors at the time that he ran off on the Appalachian Trail. So I just kind of came in to kind of give a lowdown on what the Appalachian Trail is, the hiking kind of world, and obviously he wasn't found there. But yeah, that was a wild. That's been a couple years now. All these fine people showing up. That's where I first chatted with you. You're Bigfoot. Yeah, that's right. That's what I do full time now. I chase Bigfoot in that schoolie right there. That sweet vehicle right there. I live in it full time. I just this is this kind of maiden voyage. I'm on like week 3. Oh, look at that. Looks small on here, but it's some sort of like stork kind of animal. Gardening dragon. Way the sploot. And Lori, if you're wondering what I've been up to, you can go on. There's a channel called Small Town Monsters. I'm in 2 documentaries on that. I'm in Monster on Morris Mountain, Bigfoot in the Uaris, and I'm in Sasquatch of the Sumter. That's the most recent one. So if you want to see me in action running around the woods, check those out. Brad Cole said, "Yeah, I don't live too far from you. About to storm in a bit." All right, right on. Good heads up. Thank you. Gardening Dragon, good to see you. Hawk, what's going on? Michelle, what's going on? Say hi to Scott for me if he's around. I love it. You're so interesting, and your knowledge of Earth is amazing. Wow, that's a compliment. My knowledge of Earth. That's pretty rocking right there. I even put on like a kind of I was like, what would Dusty be wearing? And I'm like, probably like a Baja hoodie. So I'm kind of trying to get my inner Dusty out. There's Scott. What's going on, man? What's up, man? I am safe. I am away from trees. I got big old rubber tires, so I should be good and insulated from lightning strikes. Scorpius, what's going on, man? Just came from the half-inch wrench crew video premiere. I popped on there for a second, was watching it just for a little bit before I started this. I gotta go back and finish it. Just curious, what's going on? What's going on? Winter's spooky here. We only have spotted showers forecast. Okay, well, hopefully it just stays spotted showers. It's the extreme. Because Billy is the extreme. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the name for the bus, the Extreme. I know that's the name of the Dodge in the movie. Well, it's post-movie, it's become the name of the Dodge. I actually follow the lady. She's on Instagram. Her name's Zoe Nader, and she has the Twister truck. I don't know if I don't think it's the exact one, but it's not the one from the movie. It is the exact model of truck, and she takes it around. She goes to like conventions and shows, and like she dresses like she kind of looks like Helen Hunt in that movie, and so she dresses up like her, and then she goes to like drive-in theaters where they're showing it at. It looks really cool. I follow it. I really want to get up with her and see if we can shoot something. If I do like a storm chase, what I really want to do, I think it'd be awesome to see because she does it. Like she storm chases in the Dodge. Check it out. It's awesome. Like you can see the Twister truck with Dorothy in the back actually chasing tornadoes and like see a tornado in frame with that truck. And it's one of the best things. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. I'm sure she probably has a YouTube. Check it out. I mean, if you love that movie, if you love that truck, you gotta see it, man. It like brings my heart joy to watch that Dodge actually chasing tornadoes. You know what I mean? Let me catch up here. Yeah, we heard the infamous metal door, and I think we even maybe talked about that on. This is to Lori when I used to go on Melissa Jade's chat, or on our panel. I think I even brought up that metal door one time. Yeah, in the Sasquatch and the Sumter documentary, we actually. Oh wow, that's getting dark fast. We actually captured it on audio. Joe actually let Jesse out of the the editing cave to come say hi over there. Oh, what, earlier? Yeah, I was shocked to see Jessie in chat. She's hardly ever in chat. She's usually in the editing cave. My name, Nom, number 1, Carolina Ridge Runner. I know what a Ridge Runner is, but I don't know what the rest of that means. MKFO. Well, what I do? What I do? What did Scorp say? I don't see what Scorp said. Did I miss it? Oh yeah. About the metal door shutting. Yep, that gets attention when it's seen. Twister is the best. Cow, another cow. Actually, that's the same cow. Did you ever see that interview with Bill Paxton where he talked about if he was making Twister, like he'd make like the dark gothic horror Twister, and then he said that he would have the cow, you see the cow fly by, then it would get sucked into a tornado, and then like ground beef would land on the truck because of the barometric pressure change would just explode the cow, which I don't know if that's true. If that's true, that's terrifying if you just explode in a tornado. Name for the bus. Which name was it? I didn't see. Type it again. Kenny Hess, what's going on? He says, Squatches. If I had that truck, it'd be blasting Van Halen on repeat. And she does. She blasts the soundtrack. I'm not even joking. She totally does. And like she'll link up with someone else has that yellow Jeep that's in the beginning of the movie that gets trashed by that F1, which is actually an F5. But she like team like every once in a while you see like the convoy like kind of team up. It's always missing Barn Burner though. The actual Barn Burner is in Branson, Missouri, and it just recently it got pulled out from the Universal lot because it was part of the amusement park. Like they had it just set up there, and it was all trashed up. People had ripped stuff off of it. What's going on? Fans, I'm sure. And they just that Branson, Missouri just got it, and they're restoring it right now. So the Barn Burner will be back in action, at least in a museum. Bus name, Buszilla. I'm not against that one, to be honest with you. We got dark quick there. Dang, yeah, it's coming in now. It's supposed to be hidden about 8 o'clock, and it seems to be on track. Guess where I am? Branson, Missouri. Buddy, you better go to I think it's called the Hollywood Car Museum. And the Barn Burner's there, man. I've seen pictures of it. It's there. Oh, there we go. We got some lighting now. She's coming. It's the wonder of nature, baby. Yeah, looking at that sky is really darkening up. I mean, also the sun's going down, but that sky it's gotten thick now. Where that blue spot was, it's just like, yeah, it's getting dark. Oh, I'll be safe. Yeah, I'm about as safe as can be, actually. I feel a little bit safer in that bus than I do at my old trailer house, to be honest. Yeah. Because you know what? My trailer couldn't move easily. I'd have to put the tires back on. And then find a truck big enough, probably something like that, to actually tow it with. I expect it to actually start pouring here pretty soon, so you're probably going to get to see me frantically run inside. Yeah, it's getting real dark that way. Are we losing somebody? Ooh, that's a good one right there. Oh, got it. It's raining. Let's go. I got to get my one and only editing computer out of here. Keep these cats back. Get back, cats. Get back, cats. Get back, cats. Oh my God, these cats. They're killing me. Yep, I gotta go. Tuna, get back. Get back, Tuna. Get back, Tuna. Get back, Tuna. Tuna, get back. Stop fighting me. Every day you fight me. I don't know why. What did I do to you? Oh my God, Ogata just got out. Oh my Lord. Ogata. It's raining. Can you cats just like not give me crap for one day? Just one day is all I'm asking. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for just in time, just in the nick of time. Let me get some lights on in here so we're not totally blacked out. Find the right switch for it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Where's my lights? Oh, I know what it is. There we go. Now we got some lights going on. Got some light action in the old bus. Okay. Oh, now it's just chill time. Now we're just chilling now after you gave me a heart attack. Okay. Cool. Let me see if I can get this set up somewhere where you guys can see the weather coming in. I may run back out there and get a towel to clean that window off so you guys can see a little bit better. I'm going to do that actually. Let me find something real quick. Cats, don't fight me. Oh no, I'm going to use that. Coming back, folks. Coming back, folks. Let me check chat real big. Yeah, on the radar, it's not a crazy big storm, but looks pretty powerful. Nice lightning. Yeah, I'm glad I caught a couple of those. Cat check those cats, man. Reverend, good to see you here, man. Let me get you. Maybe I can get you over here somewhere. A bit more storm action that way. Cats are okay now. I wrangled them all up. Need cat safe rooms, aka cages, when you exit the bus. You know what? I bought 2 little like foldable kennels, and room is so limited in this bus. So I was like, you know what? They got that little room I made around the wheelhouse, and that's generally where they go. Like when I'm driving, they kind of just go in there. Except for Tuna, she just occasionally just fights me in karate in the driver's seat. Oh yeah, leave the lights off. Okay. Yep. I gotta find. Let me get a flashlight so I'm not always bumbling. Let me get my headlamp. Let me get my headlamp. All the switches here. Which one is it? Interior. There we go. Let me see if I can put this up somewhere so you guys can kind of see. I guess now maybe the oh, I bet I can just come on, stay in there. Look at that. Okay, now we're cooking. Whew. I gotta get some air moving in here. Let me get a fan going a little fast. Hot. It's humid. Tuna, turn down the humidity. What are you doing? Okay, that's a lot better. Woo! I got a little like $15 desk fan and a little USB guy, and man, it's worth its weight. Catch up a chat. Storm watch, of course. Boo is here. Goblin, need to set up an auto direction thing in the back of the bus for the cat so you can use the bus door in peace. Yeah, I need to do something. Because they get ravenous. Usually they're kind of chill if the bus has been sitting for a couple days. They're not as concerned, but as soon as you start driving it someplace and stop, they're ready to go. Oh, no problem. No one can see it with lights off. What do you mean? Well, I think what Scorpius was saying was the lights inside will reflect off the glass, and then we won't be able. But you can kind of still see me over there. So I shut the interior lights off. Let me see if I can. I'll even cut off the my LED strip so there's a little less going on in there. Because if I turn the lights on, see, it kind of puts a big glare on there. So we're just gonna leave it right there. It's gonna be an interesting storm coming. Oh wait. No one can see in with the lights off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. From the outside. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Also, this bus came equipped with, because it's a Southern bus. Some really good tint job on all the windows, and then I put blackout film on all the bottom glass, and then I put a 70% reflective one-way mirror film on the top halves of everything. So from the outside, she's really blacked out. Like you still, from the top windows, you can still kind of see in and see some lights, but for the most part, unless you're 8 feet tall, you ain't looking in on me in there. So Bigfoot, basically. Wait, the blue said dark that quick. Yeah, it got dark quick. It's also like, I think the sunset was probably just about 15 minutes ago. RNC storms aren't waiting a mesoscale decision, which is a relief. Yeah, I don't think there's any tornadoes or anything being predicted with this. It should just be a good storm. In fact, it stopped raining, so I'm going to open this window up a little bit, and you should be able to see a little bit clearer. There you go. I got to watch out the cats don't jump out of it. Bus needs augers on it. Yeah, like twisters, like like the new twisters. Twisters in the Hood. That's what that movie should have been called. I would watch that. Everyone's just kind of saying hi to each other. Awesome. Totally worth it. Gardening. I love Miranda. I'm surprised how many people are into this. This is cool. All right. I don't expect a lot of people to show up for non-paranormal related stuff, but I do want to do this happened in Wyoming. There was a tornado that was in the 19, I think 40s. So no cameras captured it, and just no one was taking pictures like we do today. But everyone reported the same thing. So it's an anomaly. Nobody in the scientific community doubts this happened. But there was a tornado, and it just had a constant, almost like a welder's arc. It was just a tornado of light and wind, and it's never been seen again. Never been. And I would really like to go. It happened in Wyoming, I think, or eastern Colorado. And I'd love to go that way and do some storm chasing, because it wouldn't be something to actually catch something like that on camera. And it is like supernatural. It's something that isn't common. That bus is not tall person friendly. Not tall person friendly inside. Outside, you kind of wish you were tall. I had to go up on the roof today and clean off the solar panels. The pollen just cakes on there every day. I got to jump up there and wipe it down. Otherwise, I'll lose like 50 watts of charge. Just not. You got anybody new? We got Miranda, Reverend, Scorpius. We got Hawk. I like both movies. The first one was better. Yeah, like I said, I don't dislike Twisters. It's fine. It just definitely isn't the sure, this is 40 people. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked this many people. Keep an eye out for ball lightning. Oh, always. That'd be something to see. You're in Uwari. You never know when it's going to come for a visit. That's true. Like I said, Halbender came down and talked to me today in West Morris, and he told me some of his stuff out there, and he actually says he's heard that metal door sound numerous times, sometimes even a few times a day there. Ken Lucas says, "Hey, MK, weather is silent cryptids." I think so. I mean, I just get jazzed up in bad weather. Okay, it's starting to rain. I'm going to. Well, I'll keep it open right now. Let that camera focus back in for a second. It's going to do it. There we go. Paul F. Green, good to see you. Bus keep rolling. Oh, she was rolling good today. I'll tell you what. I drove out that campsite today and got a little extra pep in her step. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe the air or something. Oh, yeah, it's about to pour. What's up, MK? What you doing this evening? We were watching this storm come blowing into Uwari. Oh, got some bangs coming. I'm going to go man the camera. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, we got some booms coming in now. I'm actually going to sit. I guess I'll sit in the captain's chair, right? Oh, I'm so happy I got this Silverado seat. That original bus seat was terrible. I can't wait. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got some wind coming in now. Oh, yeah, we got wind. Whoa, yeah, we got wind. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll. Let's blast some Eric Clapton. Let's get copyright struck. What do you say, folks? Let's take a copyright strike to the dome. Hold on, I'm trying to get situated here. Trying to figure out what's going on. Catch up a few people. That light's going to be bothersome, but we also kind of need it for scale. You know what I mean? Like for something out there. Miranda says, I'm going to pick up this one because it's a compliment. Miranda says, you're a one cool cat. Thank you. Found out 2 of the 4 tornadoes that went through last night were called Haboob. Had to Google that. Never heard of that. Well, what does that mean? You come to Colorado just east of the airport to storm chase. When you need to hunker down, you can drop by and I'll feed the crew. Right on. That sounds good. Whoa, buddy. Got some wind coming. Got some wind coming. My sister, she's actually, she just got to Colorado here, I think yesterday. She went to Casa Bonita. And now she went up to some old gold mining town. Can you answer? You at the outpost? Come on, am I at the outpost? You know I'm at the outpost. Go for Clapton. You know you could be the new Schoolie Dusty in Twister 3. That would be awesome. That Clapton song, by the way, is Motherless Child, and it kicks ass. I don't mistreat you, girl. Show me home. Wind speed is below severe criteria. There's no rotation currently. Well, let's not be a bummer, Scorpius. Ant sploot. Dust storm with rain in it. They were tornado forming. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Let me get you back out in the window. That flag's starting to rock. I'm at the closest window. I don't know if that actually helped anything. Only so much we can do with the glass, you know. Rain's gonna hit it. Really no good way to look at this thing. I guess that's probably the best one is right there. Hopefully when it starts raining, that water will just start running off the glass so we're not seeing just drops. Woo! Bus kind of took a little shook. Oh, it's shaking. Yeah, so I was there a couple years ago. Foothills and Front Range are filled with smoke from the fires right now. Anyway, you do have an IMDb, so get back into film with that bus. I do have an IMDb. I've been in movies before. Did you know that? I actually worked on a movie, and I'm in it. There's actually there's like 3 or 4 Easter eggs with me in it, called Pieces of Talent. It came out in 2014, and it was directed by Joe Stauffer, and it starred Dustin Lewis. And it was about a serial killer movie maker who wanted to make a masterpiece movie, and it involved getting revenge on all the people in the movie studio who kind of like turned him down or was mean to him. And it's a really awesome movie. I'm really proud to have been involved with that. But you get to see me dead with a hatchet wound to the head, wrapped up in plastic in a barn. And it was both one of the funnest and worst experiences of my life, because it was a big scene. It was one of those like one take scenes. So like one go at it was like 10-15 minutes long, because it was the whole thing where like the guy's taking him through the barn and all that, and then the guy eventually the guy finds me and runs out, but I have to sit there for like 15 minutes every scene, and we did it like 4 or 5 times, and I'm covered in prosthetics on my head, fake blood. I'm wrapped in like legit dirty plastic in a legit dirty barn, and and like when I finally got out of it, I was just like disgusted. I mean, I was disgusting. I ended up having to we filmed it out on an actual old farmhouse, so like I just all we had was like a hose to hose down with it. It felt amazing. Cristiano said, "MK, you're only an hour from me, but don't come and visit me tonight, because I'm gonna go to bed after this." Oh, sorry. If what was confidential? Oh, my IMDb? No, it's not confidential. That's out there. I like talking about that. Yeah, when I really wanted to get into like movie making when I got out of high school, and a classic kind of movie thing. I was coming out of the Cameo Art House Theater in Fayetteville, which is a beautiful art house theater. It's still there to this day. If you're ever in Fayetteville and you want to watch a movie, I highly recommend that place. And I was coming out of there, and I saw a friend from high school. I had just graduated like the year before, and I started talking to him, and he told me his. For some reason we were talking about movies. I guess because we were coming out of the theater, and he told me, "Hey, my cousin, he makes music videos." So I actually met his cousin, and we started making music videos. I was just like a camera assistant, and then he introduced me to a guy named Joe Stoffer out of Wilmington, and he was making more legit music videos and like short films. And then right when I met him, he was doing a movie called. It's got a different name now, but when we were filming it, it was called The Jailhouse, and it starred C. Thomas Hell from The Outsiders. And it's about like I can't even remember what it was about, but it took place in this old jailhouse that had like lead paint all over it. But and that was my first movie set I ever actually got to work on was that. So that was really cool. That was a wild time. I don't keep up with any of those guys anymore though. Some of us had falling outs. Some of us just lost contact over the years. Sounds like a pretty crazy vid. Oh yeah, no, it's a crazy movie. The movie's amazing. There was a really great special effect in it where it looks real, and like the special effects guys, I can't remember who did it, but Tony Tony Rosen, I think his name was. He actually you might know his work. If you've ever seen the movie Annabelle, he created the Annabelle doll. Like that was his design. He worked on that movie, and he did all the special effects for it. There was a part where a guy is tied up and they cut his like arm off, and it's so realistic. They hatchet his arm off, and he had a good blast of wind coming. Oh yeah, she's blasting now. Oh, but when he's hatcheting the arm off, you literally see like the muscle tendons like ripping and like twisting and contorting. It was sick. I couldn't believe it. It's one of the most. Oh, and it also has the best headshot ever done, and we did it with a live round on a controlled set. It was triple aught buck out of a 12 gauge into a prosthetic head of this actor, and we did the old Texas switch where you had the live actor there, and then the murderer kind of passes in front. He's filming everything. It's not a found footage movie, but it has parts where it is footage. And so when he goes to set the camera down, we did the old Texas switch, and then it's a prosthetic body sitting there, and the actor goes, picks up a Mossberg 500 shorty trench gun, and puts the barrel of this dude's head, and it blows up. And I mean, when I say it blows up, it explodes. And the name of it is Pieces of Talent. It came out in 2014. I'm really proud of that movie. It's great. It's a really wonderful movie. Schoolie could be called the Twister Sister when Storm chasing. I think I would just give it the honorary Barn Burner 2, in honor of Philip Seymour Hoffman. Ghost Glow 66. Hello from Tampa. I've had some good times in Tampa. Heavy rain imminent on El Dorado. All right, we're buckling down, Scorpius. Thanks for the heads up. Hello from Mariotti, New Mexico. What's going on, Danger Dave? Is that where you're at, New Mexico? I love New Mexico. Love it. Mickey Richards, what's up? Well, we got some imminent severe wind coming in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And some rain coming in. Coming in bands right now. Julie Bug, good to see you. Good to see you. There's some sort of vehicle over there. It looks official. It's like some sort of national forest truck or something. Oh yeah, she's screaming out there. Oh, that cold air feels good though. I'll tell you what. I'm liking that. Let me see what this does. I'll do that towards the end. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that now. It's like that would be. Heavy rain is imminent. It's coming. That's for sure. Oh man, that air feels good. I wish I would just do this all day. That looks fine. Hey guys, what's going on? I want to get some more lightning so we can see what that sky looks like. It's just black for me, just like you. MK, no visit tonight. I'm already enjoying liquid refreshment. Right on, man. Hope it's refreshing. I'll tell you what, if I didn't have to drive the bus up here and when I was at Bigfoot Bar and Grill, I think I would have grabbed myself a drink. I normally don't. I didn't. I had a Pepsi. That's my preferred drink nowadays. Is just a nice crisp Coca-Cola or Pepsi. I got to tell you about that pizza for all the new people coming in. That pizza was the bomb. And I'm not gonna lie, the bartenders and wait staff, nice on the eyes. Nice on the eyes. What's this guy got going on? Got like a sink or something. I wish they still made Crystal Pepsi. I don't know if I was. I might have been alive for Crystal Pepsi, but I don't. I remember I don't have it. I grew up. My dad was always a root beer and Pepsi guy, so we always had a mug root beer. Or what was the other? What's the other brand of root beer? Not the mugs. What's the one with the silver label? But my dad was a huge root beer float guy. Huge root beer float, and then he loved Pepsi. He loved Pepsi so much he got type 2 diabetes. Then he had to stop drinking Pepsi. Cold front coming through here in Texas as we speak. Crazy weather in the world. You need to make sure you smash the thumbs up for MK. Oh yeah, I always forget to do that. Yeah, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. See, that car has some sort of like badge on it, but I don't know what it is. Yes, Sparks. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, my dad drank the hell out of that. Yeah, he loved that stuff. Yeah, I think I prefer A&W over that Burks or whatever it was. Yeah. Oh, my dad would be like, this is when I was a little kid. My dad would be like, "You want a root beer float?" And he'd be all excited about it. We get the mixer out, get a little ice cream, put a little root beer in there. Oh man, that was a family night right there. I was an A&W kid. I loved going to the drive up. Yeah. Maybe there's a soda stream recipe for those lost soft drinks. If there isn't, that's a good idea. They should do that, like some of the lost recipes. Yeah. Because Mountain Dew's changed a lot. Mountain Dew is not what it used to be. It's completely changed. RC Cola is the bee's knees. There's when I'm going back to Fayetteville, there's an old convenience store that's closed up, but like the person who owns the property, they keep the old store clean, and on the side of the building, it's just a concrete kind of wall. On the side of the building is a huge RC Cola like vintage sign. It's like painted on. It's really cool. We love Dad's root beer, especially floats. Yeah, my dad would get so excited about some floats, man. Bates the Men in Black watching you, MK. Yeah, probably. Love me some sassafras. Ghost Glow says cool. Right on. I like that cat picture. That cat's cool. We got some cats here. I don't know what they're doing. Let me take a peek back there. There's my tuna baby. There's my tuna baby. Tuna and a half shell. Tuna power. She's giving me nothing. She's so mad at me. Why is she so mad at me? I'm trying to save your life, cat. Get back to the storm action. Got a good steady breeze now, just kind of hanging in there. It shifted a little bit. If you're watching that American flag, oh, I got some lightning now. You notice that American flag is pointing more towards me now, where it was going. Okay, now it's going back to where it was before. Somebody pulling up? Oh, come on. Don't block me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Shout out to First Health Ambulance. Tuna. H. Smith says hi. The original root beer has a sassafras base. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I have to go get some water. I am ambulance blocked. I've been blocked, bro. Been blocked. It's a ambulance. I wonder if they're I don't, do they do does emergency vehicles do they stage up just in case there's like an emergency? Is that what's going on here? Oh, I gotta check to see real quick, guys. I have to check power supply real fast. Luckily, though, I'm not around anything. I can start the engine up with no issue. And this DJI lav mic seems to have really good noise cancellation because no one complained last time when I had it running. We're at 89%. That's good. That's good. Let me bring the camera back up. I'm still getting used to the cell phone camera thing. Sorry for that blockage right there. Goblin Horse has got to walk my pup. Yeah, walk that pup. Danger just at 5-0 on the way. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't wish that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, I gotta get a drink of water. I'll bring you guys with me. I'm gonna set this computer down. Oh. I'll tell you what, for how big this bus is. This whole driver's compartment is like the tightest thing in the world. My Corolla hatchback is is roomier in the driver compartment than it is. Don't get up, Tuna. I'll walk over you. I gotta get them lights on in here. Look at that fridge in there. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Don't get up, Tuna. I'm gonna walk right over you. Why you blocking my view, ambulance? Maybe they're a fan. Maybe they're a fan of all this. Okay, let me get you guys set up real fast. I'm gonna you guys still see everything? Man, the dash is just a little bit too small to. We'll just do that then. All right. Oh man, my belly's all blown up from that pizza. Get back in the seat. Back in here. Tuna is hilarious. She's a funny one. By the way, I'm a walking. This is from Oki. By the way, I'm a walking encyclopedia of totally useless information. I can relate. I got a lot of stuff just banging around up there. Scanner reports of a man in a bus watching people. That's not illegal. That's not a crime. Ambulances in smaller counties move to staging areas when units leave the county. Okay. I'm glad they picked right there in front of me to do that. My cats are disappear one by one. What do you mean they disappear one by one? I mean, this is really the only place they can stage up at. I mean, outside of the, you got plenty of room here. Oh, we got some lightning going on over there. Impersonating a school bus. Gotta see how this goes. It's actually an international motorhome. It's been retitled. So it may look like a school bus, but it is actually a motorhome. Legally. So I can't be denied at campgrounds. That was one of the big motivating factors, especially with this bus. I mean, this bus was really like serendipitous. Everything kind of worked out with it. The guy had just got it retitled as a motorhome. He so that was like a big thing, not to have a headache about that. They're gone, man. It never happened before. What do you mean they're gone? It was fate. I really believe that. Like because I was dead set on a conversion van with a camping trailer to live in, and then I was going to work from the van, and then Kevin, old Malby Motorsports, and his brother Tanner, they were both like after kind of looking at what I needed. Because that was the other thing too. I bought a lot of the power systems and all that before I got the bus. So like I didn't know what all this, like I bought all these like power systems and like the solar panels, all that was purchased before the bus ever came along. And when they all saw it, they're like, you got to get something that's going to just one big unit that's going to actually be able to like haul everything. It was a lot of weight. So like even a conversion van, I was looking at like Chevy Expresses, like one with like a 350. They're basically like, with all the weight you put in it, you're just going to be dogging that 350. You better off just getting a big old diesel something. And I started looking online. I put in for school leads, school buses, and this thing had just been posted a few weeks beforehand. And it was in Uwharrie, and I was like, all right. It was actually in Albemarle, which is right next to Uwharrie, and I was like, all right, that's the one. I went out there, talked to the guy, and super cool guy. We actually still keep in touch, and made the deal. The deal was sealed. I just replaced the screens for my 2 living room windows and the patio sliding door because our cat learned to use her claws to surgically cut holes and escape to the outdoors. Tuna does that. Tuna will tear up some screens. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Let's say Tuna's got this issue too, where if the windows are um, like I can't open the windows up any more than like she can get her head through because she'll just jump out of it. I don't know why. Ghost Glow said I grew up in Albemarle. It's a nice area. It's not too bad. I like it. Got some lightning going off. All the lightning seems to be going off in the front area. That light's really screwing us over. South Stanley 2005. I was get this. I was Cape Fear High School 2005. When I was in the Army, I got called into my platoon sergeant's office, and I thought I was in trouble for something because I was usually in trouble for something. And I walked in there, and they're like, Kirkpatrick, you went to Cape Fear High School? And I was like, yeah, that's where I went. They're like the movie? And I was like, yeah, I mean, kind of, but not really. You have to use aluminum wire screens. See, my concern with like that type of stuff, is that going to hurt the cat? Like, is that going to make her, like, the cat bleed around the claws if they start going at it? Mickey Richards said, hey, walk over there and ask the first responders if they have seen anything strange. I don't have any release paperwork. There are some legality issues about me walking up and filming people. So I do try to be somewhat cautious about that. Even when I work on Halbert Holler stuff, I have to sign like release papers and stuff like that. Replace them pet resistant screens, thicker, heavier screens. Okay. I'm assuming that's probably what Scorpius was talking about, those aluminum ones. Let's get some more lightning action going on. Come on, let's do it. No, metal screens won't make them bleed. It does deter them. They don't like it. Okay. I trust your gardening dragon. Yeah, they may have treated Bigfoot. Let me bring up the weather real fast on here. Let's see what it's doing. Weather January. Maybe we can get a little. Are we getting lucky? Are we getting missed with it? Let me get that radar. Let me get that radar. Oh my god, why is the Weather Channel website so we do have a special weather statement. Oh, that's for increased fire danger tomorrow. Yeah, I did see that actually. So that's the current situation. I'm right here, so it's just passing in front of us right now. Is what it looks like to me. So the heaviest is right there. Ghost Glow said, I used to work at Murray Mountain State Park. Have you ever had anything strange happen there? What's going on, Amy True? You didn't miss a whole lot. There was some cat action. There was a little bit of wind action, but right now we haven't had any. Haven't been hit hard yet, and it might not happen. I think it's kind of moving in front of us right there. I got your Bigfoot Society episode on my queue. I'm gonna listen to that here tonight. Dang, I was just popping in. Was in my own world. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. That'll be twice that I've came out here, and this isn't me complaining, but that'll be twice that I came out here for a storm, and it just kind of sideswipes me. Just kind of goes right past. Every time I turn the camera away, we get lightning. Ghost Glow said nothing other than smoking doobies in the woods. I'm surprised that goes on in Moore Mountain State Park. State parks are in North Carolina. They're really nice, and they're fairly well maintained. Like it's not a place I would go to party. Would be a state park. I definitely would do my party in National Forest. MK, did you get the laundry done today? Restock munchies. I did neither. I actually did do. I did my all my synthetic clothes. I actually washed them in a bucket, like Little House on the Prairie style, and dried them out overnight, uh, just to kind of take some of the load off of my laundry bag. I still need to get laundry done. I still need to get some more munchies and all that. I haven't done any type of. I really don't want to go to I have to drive up to Ashboro, which is north of here, quite a few miles, to go to the laundromat up there. The laundromat that's like right next to or at least close to a food line and stuff like that. And I'm dreading having to use up that diesel. I'm looking at those gas prices right now. It's $4 here right now a gallon, but diesel's like over $5 a gallon right now. And I trying to keep my trips as short as possible. So I'll wash clothes in a bucket and rewear it. I still have a lot of clothes that are clean that I just haven't put on. I've been kind of rotating what I could right now. I tell you what though, I'm gonna take a bath tonight. I filled up on my water while I was here, and I am gonna get soapy, probably out in this parking lot when no one's around, and get clean because I'm feeling pretty grody after the last 2 days. Red flag warnings for most of NC. Yeah, I think it's a total state high fire alert tomorrow for Saturday. I don't blame it. It was dry today. It was really dry. That's why I'm like craving water. Yeah, it's expensive heck right now. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Haven't missed an episode of Bigfoot Society for 3 years. Hell yeah, it's a good show. I mean, it's sleek, it's cool, it's simple, it's reliable, it's durable. It's what you want out of a Bigfoot show. Just people talking about their encounters. Look into one of the most hand crank portable machines. They're a blessing for laundry. Downside, they don't spin. You have to hand wring. I think they made a with that. I think there is a it's not like a dryer, but it is like a wringer type of thing. I have looked into those, and it's another one of those things where I don't know if I got enough room on the bus for it, but I guess I probably might as well look into that. Next storm that rolls through, just grab some soap and lather up. Yeah, seriously. That's how I used to shower when I was hiking on the old Appalachian Trail. I would just if it was pouring rain and we got to a shelter, I would just go out there uh, naked as the day I was born and take a little shower. Yeah, Jeremiah is great. He is. I got a little starstruck when I was in LBL. He called up Joe on the phone. I don't know who Joe was talking to, but then I heard the voice kind of coming over the phone line. And I was like, who you on the phone with? And he was like, Jeremiah Bryant. And I was like, wow, famous people over here. A military shower, enough rain to clean it out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, absolutely. Feels just as good too. Something about that rainwater too when it's nice and cold. Are we leaving now? Is there an emergency? Oh no, that tractor trailer better not park next to me. Oh, don't do it. Please don't do it. Those small and portables, I've used them in the past. Yeah, I imagine they work good. I mean, I just go like I'm just kind of going through and like smashing it with my hands and kind of just mixing it up in a bucket, and it does a pretty good job. Jeremiah is cool AF. He is very chill, very professional. Mickey, thanks for supporting my story, by the way. I know you're in Liberty, very familiar. Yeah, Jeremiah is really cool. He's one of the good ones out there. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I didn't even know he knew who I was, and he was in chat. He was in some chat somewhere. It must have been Halvin Holler's chat, maybe. And he said that I'm the funniest guy in Bigfooting, and I was like, wow, that's like a big thing. I didn't even know he knew who I was. That's pretty wild. But I think I am the funniest guy in Bigfooting. But then again, I don't know if is that a low bar? You know what I mean? Is that a low bar? I think it might be. Bigfooting isn't really a place for comedy, unfortunately. Good, stay right there, truck. Do not come park next to me. If you're gonna park next to me and idle, guess what, buddy? I'm gonna idle too. We're just gonna be two big old diesels just idling out here. Amy said, "No, it's not a low bar. Is it not? Who's okay? Well, who's other funny Bigfooters? Like funny intentionally, not funny like ironically. Like Matt Moneymaker, he's funny, but not like, ironically, he's funny. I love taking shots at Matt Moneymaker. I hope he. I feel like he would react if he heard me say that. You don't take yourself too so seriously like some. Yeah, I don't. I don't take myself seriously at all. That's one of the things that that honestly kind of bugs me about a lot of it, and it's honestly what kind of it makes a lot of shows, and I'm not like being sneaky and like trying to call anybody out. I just mean in a broad spectrum way. A lot of shows, people are taking themselves too seriously, where they're not relatable and they're not like there's no fun to them. And I'm not saying that those people aren't fun. I think if people would just kind of relax up a bit and be who they are, I think people they find a more engaging kind of audience. But I watch so many shows where people are really overly serious about this stuff, really overly serious. So I am the same way here as I was when I was like doing like armored tank training and like stuff like that. I'm the same person wherever you put me at. I'm going to be making jokes. I'm going to be farting. Going to be doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Oh yeah, it's especially combat humor. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. Like I think between me having that dark Irish humor, my family just has like a dark sense of humor. But yeah, then like in the military, you just have like you either laugh or you cry. So what do you want to do? Do you want to laugh or you want to cry? I rather laugh. I drove OTR for a year, and I used to just hate when a reefer truck parked next to me for the night. Oh yeah, that would be something. Some of that stank. Mike, did you hike all of the AT? No, I hiked from Hot Springs, North Carolina to north of Blacksburg, Virginia, which is just right around, I think, 500 miles. And then I went up to Harper's Ferry, and then I hiked about 30 miles north of there. So I only hiked about 1/5 of the trail I think is what that comes out to. I would like to one day hike the whole thing, but I'll be honest with you, like my passion's so into like Bigfooting and cryptids. I don't know if it's on my mind right now to do it. Like I think eventually I'll do it, but I don't know. Moneymaker doesn't realize he's funny. Yeah, that's why he's funny. But yeah, I don't know if that counts as like a funny Bigfooter, you know? Like Squatch God. Reverend PC says, I agree, MK. I don't know. Between you and Adam, it's close. Adam from Half Inch Wrench. My family's Irish too. My brother's a combat vet. I get it, dude. Yeah, you gotta have a good sense of humor with everything. You got to. Ghost Glory said I was born in Blacksburg. Didn't you just say you were born in Albemarle? am I missing? I thought you were just said you were born in Albemarle. Are you from Albemarle? Are you a Fed? You're a CIA plant. But in all seriousness, oh yeah, up to Blacksburg, I guess what it's known for is Virginia Tech, and that was one of those hiking stories where I got up there. Is this storm over? Look, are we done? Got a nice breeze going on there, but it's one of those things where like I get off a trail, me and my friend, we were just filthy, nasty, disgusting, and we were hitchhiking to the nearest town, and this older lady just picked us up and was like, "You guys hikers?" And we were like, "Yeah," and she's like, "What?" She was like, "So what do you need?" I was like, "I guess we need to go into town. We need to kind of figure out. We're both getting off the trail. We just kind of need to get someplace." And she invited us into her home. We took showers. She fed us. The next day, we hung out with her all day, helped her around the house, like cleaning some stuff. She was an older lady, so I cleaned the gutters, and my friend like did other stuff around the house. And then that night, she was a jazz singer or some sort of like blues singer, and she got dressed all up, and she took us into Blacksburg, and it was this like nice, classy bar. And she went up there and was singing jazz. And I mean, and within 24 hours, you're getting off of a hiking trail, disgusting, nasty, and then 24 hours later you're in like a jazz club listening to some like just like watching your new friends sing jazz and hanging out meet people. It's magical. It's so wonderful. How have you did any investigations in West Virginia? No, I've only been through a couple of spots in West Virginia, but I've never done any investigations there. My wife says I have British humor, growing up at Monty Python. Yeah, I guess here, growing up in Pennsylvania, we had this might be kind of like, I don't know if anybody here would kind of understand what I'm saying here. It's more like, I guess what I would have, it would be considered more Midwest humor or even maybe Canadian humor. Like I grew up watching a lot of like SCTV. Like I preferred SCTV over Saturday Night Live more often or not. I like that whole like Mystery Science Theater. That's a Minnesota based bunch of comedians. And I like that it's very dry, much like British humor. It's very dry. The humor comes from like almost awkwardness and kind of unchained, embarrassed anger. Very similar to like that. There's a new sketch show. It's not new, but it's on Netflix called "I Think You Should Leave" with Tim Robinson, and that's like my exact favorite type of set of like humor. I think it's the funniest stuff in the world. But yeah, like that dry kind of humor where it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of what I grew up on. Like I always watched like Kids in the Hall, which is a Canadian show, but like Kids in the Hall, I really love that growing up watching it. I finally made it to live. Hey, MK and everyone, what's going on? Just old hippie. NH connecting the trail and Pemmy Trail is a very squatchy place. I was up in New Hampshire not too long ago. I'm sure I probably drove right by one of those trails. Most ad plant. Yeah, half inch Adam. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, him being funny. There's another storm over Charlotte heading your way in about 20 minutes out. Okay. Okay. Let's do it then. I'm from southern West Virginia, but live in Morganton, NC now. Oh, I got some friends in Morganton. I don't know exactly where they live, but they're kind of like my trail angels. Whenever I go hiking out there, they've always let me like come by their house and take a shower and all that. There's a lot of stories where I'm like looking for a shower to take, and like it goes from there. I don't know what that is. Are you being served a British sitcom? I haven't watched that one. I did watch Big Circus and I, of course, watched Monty Python, Mr. Bean, and stuff. Absolutely Fabulous. That was another show I watched a lot, too. Okay, I have to charge the phone. Be safe. Have a good night. Yeah, be safe, too. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. I got another storm cell move through here now. Lots of lightning moving southeast. We'll miss you. Okay. I'll check the radar again here in just a little bit. Half-inch crew is cool. Yeah, they're really cool. We need to have a tug of war with the ambulance and the school bus. See, see who comes out on top. Yeah, when I was looking for a ride, Joe was really into half-inch wrench crew, and he kept like telling me, "You got to get an ambulance." And I was like, "I can't get an ambulance. Half-inch wrench crew's already got an ambulance. I got to get something bigger." the Mighty Boosh, yeah, that's a great one too. I'm in Concord. Oh yeah, you're not far from me at all. I used to have friends in Concord. They moved to Texas though. I gotta get up and move. I'm getting, my arm's getting tired holding that out. What's going on, guys? Concord's a nice area. I like it. I like Charlotte for the most part. I just can't stand the traffic. The traffic is just a mess. Oh, if we got 20 minutes, let me go ahead and get comfortable for a second. We'll let this thing kind of brew up. Let me get out of this cockpit. I mean, look at this. This is crazy how I gotta get out of this thing. Tuna, that's a great spot to sleep. Thank you. Let's get moving in through here. I'm coming, Tuna. Tuna, whatever you do, don't move. You stay right there. Yep. Stay right there. You're definitely not in the way. Give me a little kissy, baby. A little kissy. I'm gonna set this right here, okay? We don't get shy now. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. Why are your nails so dirty? What you got in your nails? Well, they're dirty. Okay, whatever. Okay. Star of the show, Tuna. Yeah, let me get comfortable for a quick second. Can I get some more lights on in here? We've got 20 minutes for the next storm cell come through. Let me get some white light on in there. Yeah, we'll lighten the place up a little bit. Bring my chair over. Oh, there we go. Got the chair in here now. This feels a little bit better. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. We're going to hang out here for just a second. I'll put this down here. You can get it right in front of me. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I need to get somewhere I can actually, let me move the seat up. Oh, it's already up. Let me get one of these cat beds. I'm going to sit on this cat bed too. Give me a couple extra inches. That's the sink water, Tuna. I don't know why you drink out of that. Like that, granted, that is fresh sink water, but you have a clean, triple filtered water fountain right there. Where's Ogata? Is he down here? All right, let me get back to chat. Sorry, guys. I get a little cat specific once in a while. I'm gonna go grab my water, take a quick little break. Man, it's still kind of muggy in here. I'm gonna turn that fan up a little bit. You guys don't hear a fan going, do you? If not, I'm gonna turn this fan up then so I can get a little bit. Let me bring that down there. It's just a little bit. That's actually not a bad shot. Let me move that out of the way. Let me catch up on chat. Let me get this mouse hook back in. That's not having a mouse drives me nuts too. There we go. Now I feel better. Let me back up. I really love the young ones, Vivian, Neil, and the other two guys. I don't remember. I envy Tuna. Tuna's got the life. She really does. Ah, Tuna, you got it. Ah, Tuna, you got it. Ah, I know it's a mess in here, guys. This tells and clothes and everything. As soon as I got here, I got up here right at like 7 o'clock, and the stream started whatever, like 7:55. So I had very limited time. I had to fill up on water. I was gonna vacuum and do all that, but I'm gonna do that tonight when everyone's kind of chilling. Oh man, I'm so dry. Something just flew in, Tuna. You want to take care of that? Okay. I'm a country boy. I hate traffic and humans driving. Yeah, I can't stand that traffic down there in Charlotte. It's something else. She is relaxed. She's very relaxed. Ogata's probably having like a heart attack somewhere. That's a stressed out cat. 90s Charlotte was awesome. I gotta hear about that sometime. Tuna directs you elsewhere. She does. Like she'll just be like, "No, I'm sleeping on the end. I'm sleeping right in the middle of the bed, and you have to sleep around me." Wait, this food I love Tuna. Tuna's really the star of this show. Tuna Cam. It'd be a lot of just sitting still. You'd be like, "Is this camera even hooked up to Tuna?" And it'd just be her laying down somewhere. Daddy's been told by Tuna. In Greenville, just breezy and perfect. Tuna is a cool cat. Tuna is a cool cat. 26 cat dad of the year. That means a lot to me. As a new cat dad, did I ever tell anybody? Tuna's from LA. She's from Los Angeles. She's actually been further west than I have. She's a well cultured. Tuna, we're talking about you. We're talking about you, Tuna. Want to say hi to people? Tuna, you want to say hi to anybody? You have fans all waiting for you. Tuna! Tuna! I don't know why she just does that once in a while. Just ignoring me. She's got to bless the sink water. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I did wash my hand in there earlier, so it's not like perfectly clean water. Tuna is unbothered. She's moisturized and unbothered. Ah, the smell of rain. Yeah, that's kind of coming in with that breeze. I might even, if it's not raining too bad right now. Oh no, I can't. Here's one downside with these hatches, with these cool emergency hatches, is they sit in this. There's a little bit of a rim around them. So after it rains, if you go to open it up, you just get water pouring in on you. I don't know why it's designed that way. Like you think they would put maybe a little channel to let it kind of pour out? No. So like if I were to open that up right now and I really want to let some air in, I would get like just probably a gallon of water. But even though it didn't rain that much, it's all just gathers up in there. And I did it maybe 4 or 5 times after a storm. We're not thinking about like, oh, it just rained last night, and like I'd get up and I would pop the hatch open and just. But I do love the smell of rain. I can't believe some people don't believe that you can smell rain. I've grown up my entire life where you can smell rain coming, and everyone I know can smell rain coming. I love you, Tuna. You a cutie pie, Tuna. You a cutie pie, Tuna. Are you the cameraman now? Are you the cameraman now? Meow. Why you never talk to me? If the cameras aren't running, she talks to me all the time. She's constantly like meow 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 meow. Okay, well you just keep doing. All right. Tuna is director. Ogata is the getaway driver. Related to Toonses. Toons is the driving cat. Hollywood is comfortable on camera. She loves it. Her original owner was a streamer, so she's like she gets it. You know what I mean? Rain smell exists. It's called petrichor. Yeah, yeah. And some people just like whenever I've said it before, I'd be like, "Oh, I smell rain coming," and people look at you like you're crazy. Usually city folks, but it's like I've always been everyone I know, like my family, we all smell rain coming. And it makes sense you'd smell it, like it's a bunch of moisture coming up in the air, and the barometer's like the barometric pressure is different. Like you should be able to smell that. So like opening the hatch of a submarine periscope, yeah, like just like that. Like you watch a submarine movie when they like first open the hatch to get out, and you get that initial like blast of water. That's exactly what it is. So like when you pop it open, it's just like a quick little splash. Guarding dragon, she's so sassy. I love it. Yeah, she'll grow on you. Actually have a cologne that's perfect 1-to-1 smell. Oh, rain smell. Interesting. We got Ghost Glow's out. Good night, Ghost Glow. Good night, Ghost Glow. The man from everywhere. Have a good night, man. Hope to see you again. I hope I didn't upset you or anything by accusing you of being a CIA or Mossad agent. It's okay. I thought Brooke Moreland was a CIA agent, so and she might still be. I'm not joking. What's it called, Mr. Boo? Good night, Ghost Glow. Let me go check the radar too while we're up here. Let me see what we got going on. Map expired due to inactivity. What does that mean? I've been very active. Let me see if I can bring this up full screen. Can I make this a full screen situation? I have to sign up for full screen radar. Okay, whatever. We're not doing all that. So that's where I'm at. And so I'm guessing this is going to be coming northeast. So we should be. I'm hearing some rain right now. So I guess looks like the hardest part of it though is right here. I've gone up over Baden Lake and Denton's getting it. Denton's where they had that Uwari Bigfoot Fest. If anybody's taking any references. Okay, so it's gonna be a. Oh, this is gonna be like kind of an all-nighter going on here. Yeah, Concord's getting slammed right now. So be careful out there, Rick Skinner. And those were the buses from. That map's not accurate. I'm actually. Is it accurate? No, it's not. I'm actually. Well, I'm right here. Why is it showing me? Oh, okay. So this is coming up alongside. Can I see the? Why does it always go so fast? Slow down, radar. Oh my God, slow down, radar. Oh, we got something coming right here at 9:40. So 9:42. What time is it? 46. Okay, so I am going to get hit with something pretty good here in a little bit. Okay. Did you guys see all that? Could you guys see any of that? Let me catch up on chat. It's a thunderstorm by Demeter. I got a good sized storm blowing in here. Now home. H.H. Smith says wonderful. Also, I have the alternate rain and particle oils too, but thunderstorm is perfect. Mr. Boo, do you have a smell ice can? Yeah. Smell ice can. Yeah. Cologne, that's 1:1 ratio. It's like a tongue twister. Get one of them flare thingies and mount on the roof and use your computer to see in from the woods from the bus, Danger Dave. Yeah, that costs a little bit of money there. It's one of those easier said than done kind of things. I will eventually. I'm sure I will eventually. I'm very close to monetization, so as soon as my channel is monetized, I'll be I'm sure I'll start growing like crazy. I'll start putting crazy stuff on here. Yes, I could see it. Nice. Titanic? No one? Oh, that was that in comment to their do you have a smell ice can? Columbus 1:1. Oh. Okay. Were we talking about Titanic? I was talking about Titanic recently. It had to be on one of these live streams. Look up Demeter. They actually make all kinds of unique smells for cologne and perfume. I heard that Al Pacino's got some like specific cologne that he wears. That's like the best thing ever, and that's like his secret to success. Man, I'm really dried out today. Oh, look, Ogata. We got Ogata. What are you doing, Ogata? Ogata! Ogata! All right, Ogata. Whatever. Gotta have that ham radio hookups in the antenna. I don't know anybody on ham radio. If Art Bell was still around, I would get ham radio for Art Bell. I would talk to him. Demeter has a kitten fur cologne perfume. Good evening, MK. Are you in the East Coast? Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. I'm not near the coast though, currently. Kitten fur. Beagle roof turret. Thermal, only $3,500. Yeah, that's a little bit out of, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit much. There was a guy, he's a Bigfoot researcher out here named Chris Collins, and I don't know who he's with now. He was with this one group out here, and then I guess he left them. But he had like a heavy duty pickup truck with like a bed shell on it, and he had a thermal mount on top of that. Hawk's asking, what about Titanic, Amy? I think she's gonna talk about that iceberg smell, that sweet smell of iceberg. Happy Friday. Have some wine here. Having some wine here. What are you having tonight? I'm gonna have some water, and I got 2 Mike's Hard Lemonades. I bought a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade when I came out here 3 weeks ago. I don't know why, but in my head I thought it tastes like shit. I don't know why I got it, but in my head I was like, I drove the bus for 2 hours. I got to the food line. I was shopping, and in my head it was gonna taste really good. In my head I was like, oh, strawberry lemonade, that would be amazing. And like I'm in my head, I'm imagining like fresh strawberries and like fresh lemonade and like mixed together. It's amazing on some ice. So I buy it and then I drink it, and it's just like sugar and strawberry crap. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't what I wanted in my head. So I left it sit there, and like I've had maybe, I got 2 in there, so I've had 4 over the last 3 weeks, and I know the last one I drank was like 2 or 3 nights ago, and I didn't even finish it. I got like 2 sips, and I was like, this is disgusting. But in my head, like I had like some fresh strawberry and like fresh lemonade all mixed together, and like some top shelf, little couple shots in there. Well, that would be amazing. But it was not that. It was just sugary crap, artificial flavoring crap. My mistake. You know what I mean? Like, but you looking at it, you like the color of it, and that's really all it takes. Look at this majestic guy over here. Majestic Ogata. Ogata, you should be more comfortable on camera. You're like you got a look about you, man. You're very stoic looking when you do just kind of hang out. Ogata. Ogata, don't ignore me. Ogata, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? He's a strange one. He's a strange one. I'm on ham radio, dang. Don't you have to have like a permit to go on ham radio? I'm asking because like, don't I have to have like, wouldn't I have to have a permit to like use a ham radio? Humvee setup who has that one. Humvee setup who has that one. Are we talking about the same guy that comes out here in Uwari with the Humvee? I think we might be. You can certainly spend some serious money on this endeavor. Yeah, I kind of have already. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was quite a bit. It was quite a bit. There was this guy out west that had a Humvee. I think he passed away. He was into sound blasting. Oh, okay. Cool. He hears something. Yeah, he hears something. All right. Hey, what was that? This is Amy talking to Booberry. I've never delved into that brand, but I love. But I don't know if you can stretch out the word "but" because then it just literally means "butt," like a behind. But I love Myson, Louis, Marie, several of theirs. Number 4, boys. Okay, I'm done with that one. I can't read any of those words. LIC, needed for ham. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Some sort of my brother was into that radio stuff. At least he used to be. He was all into that. He got some rain. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out this rain. Let me get the computer up here. I think we'll probably just man the cockpit right here. What do you think? Oh, those are good. I don't want to. I was pointing the camera outside, and there's like a cute blonde that works here, and I don't want it to seem like I'm like filming her. You know what I mean? That would be bad. I don't want to come off like that. I'm not filming people from a school bus. Everybody, no, it looks bad. I know it looks bad. Everybody, let's just get you right over here somewhere. See if I can turn these windshield wipers on. Tuna, I was literally going to sit there. Don't go outside the window. Come on, Tuna, you're killing me. There we go. Tuna, can I sit there? Tuna, I need to sit there. Note to self, get new windshield wipers. Well, at least one. That one's a little bit better, but you can't see out that window too well. Yeah, actually, I don't think these lights actually take too much away from. Let's get it lit up in here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Tuna. Oh, no kissies? Oh, sometimes she gives me a kissy. She's mad at me. I would actually say I think you might see better with the lights on, oddly enough, out here. Oh. But El Dorado is officially closed up. I think that's the last of everyone leaving. Okay. Let me get over here. Man, it's still really hot in this bus. Get this in. Got a little bit of a drizzle coming down. Yep, everyone's gone. It's all locked up. That's some air, and man, it's really hot in here. Do you know why you're making it so hot in here? Let me go check chat. Let's see what's going on, chat. Keep you guys kind of mounted up here. I'm coming to you guys. Hold on 1 second. It's a little bit awkward trying to find a spot here to set things up at. Maybe this would be a good spot. No, like nothing's ever big enough just to put the laptop on. What's going on? Set right here. Okay. And I can just set it like, I just stick it up here while you go through chat. All right. Tuna, please don't move. Oh, we still in that? No, I'm not looking at that chat again. That's too many French words for me. Go get you a girlfriend. I tell you what, the bus isn't as much as and a burger. I may get one. It's closed now. They stopped making burgers at like 6. Yeah, it takes a particular type of woman that digs a guy that lives in a bus. You know what I mean? Don't be a creeper, bus. I know that was weird. Yeah, I hope she's not like thinking like, why is that guy filming me right now from that bus? Stalker. Get you a pecan log. It's closed. The place is closed now, guys. Tuna smells the rain. Yeah, maybe. But that rain smells great too. Yeah, like the breeze coming through here in the rain, it does smell good. Rain-X fluid lets you drive without wipers and de-icer. Yeah, Scorpius, I'm from Earth. You know what I mean? I'm aware of Rain-X, man. Guys, don't knock the man. Maybe the cute clerk digs the buses. She's been nice. It's been the same girl I've asked every time up here, and every time I come in here, it's been the same girl. She's been nice to me. Like, I don't mean to sound defensive. If your setup will allow it, try for a mini split. They work well. Oh, I have a no, I have this guy right here. That's a Dometic 15,000 BTU air conditioner. That sucker can kick, baby. And I tell you what, if you're over 5'7", you come in this bus, you're gonna whack your head right off of that sucker every time you walk in here. Came to the gas station to wait out the storm. Yeah, that's what I do. I come up anytime there's a bad storm. I just come up here and I asked him. I actually know the guy. Tuna, don't you dare do it. Tuna, no, I'm not doing that. Stop trying to go out the window, you maniac. I'm friends with the guy who runs the social media page for Eldorado Outpost. That's a weird little fun fact. Scorpius, I love that Rainice. Yeah, Rainice works. You never know. She might be a cat lover. I'd rather her be a like a dude in a school bus lover, to be honest with you. I say all this. I don't know anything about her. She might be like, I don't know how. I'm assuming she's of age. She drove a car, right? So, but I think she's probably a good like 15 years younger than me. I get a sense. Jeepers Creepers van. That was a cool old one. Gotta go, MK. Hope you catch something awesome on camera. Question mark. All right, Cornbread Corner, take it easy. Dometic makes good products. My fridge is Dometic. Yeah, I mean, the initial build process, like the absolutes when I first got this thing was I made sure I got everything that would work in this. So the IceCo refrigerator was the big one, the AC was a big one, the power bank and the solar panels, those are all like the big purchases. And then that toilet, believe it or not, that composting toilet, I got it secondhand, so I got it a little bit cheaper. Tori says she's probably watching you later. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious because like I said, like I know the guy. I know the guy that runs all the social media pages for all these URI places. I've actually known him for a number of years. He actually has a YouTube channel called 12 Stone Adventures, and I wouldn't be surprised because when I went to Bigfoot Bar and Grill, I posted a picture of the bus there and all that, and I know he saw that, and so I wouldn't be surprised if he's told some of these people that like who or what I'm doing at least. Okay, coming from a woman, you're the least creepiest dude that lives on a bus with cats. That means a lot to me, Amy. Thank you. Night Mickey. 0-10 creepy. That's a good compliment. I figured I'd at least get like a 2-10 creepy, but 0-10 creepy is really solid, especially in the Bigfoot community. I gotta laugh out of Mr. Booberry. Always happy to make him laugh. Let me check that radar again. Let's see where we're at. Refresh that page, Weather Channel. Refresh that page, Weather Channel. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So it's projected to be about 9 p.m. So, what, 35 minutes? Can you guys hang out for 35 minutes? That's when like the main brunt of the storm is gonna hit. So that's gonna be like the main event, the main show. So we got to keep it going. It's the wonder of nature, baby. Oh man, it's been raining on my phone. That's all right. I never liked that phone anyway. I may have to take off my dusty Baja hoodie real quick because it is hot. Dang, I'm gonna do that. I'm derobing, guys. I'm gonna go fully nude up here. Oh. So now I'm down to just my John McClane tank top. My dirty John McClane tank top. Come out to the coast, have a few laughs. I got all night, man. On a weekend. What was that one? I got all night my weekend to work 36 hours. You got to work this weekend? That's always a bummer. Mr. B, you'd be first surprised how many dudes that live in houses that are creepy. That's true. There's a lot of creepy dudes in houses. Amy, most of them, yeah. That's what upsets me most about this Bigfoot community. They all these weirdos chase out all the cute girls. We got like three. You know what I mean? like, like, can you everyone just stop creeping on them, please? Can everyone just be cool for a moment? Just say a compliment and then walk away. That's all you got to do. But no, they're always gonna be creepy. To do most creeps need basements, at least garages or buildings that are separate. To hide bodies. It's crazy. Some of the like what sometimes when I go to sleep, I put on those. There's a channel on YouTube that just plays unsolved mysteries, just 24/7, just rolling through. And I'll go to sleep sometimes with that, and like the crazy shit that was on unsolved mysteries, man, it's wild. I like to go. My favorite unsolved mysteries episode is where you get like the one really out there thing, so it'd be like a Bigfoot or a UFO encounter. Then it's like somebody missing. That's like really scary. And then it's like a reuniting story. Like I like having like the full arc of like, well, that's like really creepy. And then it's like, oh, that's like scary. Like that's like some like horror movie stuff. And then it's like an adopted son who never met his mother or something. We reunited, and then like you get the little update at the end, like update. John Doe finally met and they united, and like I love those episodes. So good. Fox says every other weekend, 14 days a month is all I work. Nice. That's not a bad deal, then. You're like off half the month. And it's really least creepy in the community is probably Lyle Blackboard. The most creepy is probably Matt Moneymaker or that pedo guy from Oklahoma. Oh yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Um, I don't know Lyle Blackboard. I'm happy to hear he's not a creeper, so that's good. Um, I will put in kind of nominate MK Davis is one of like the nicest guys. He I wouldn't describe him as a creeper at all. He's like a really nice guy. Like who else? There was some guy at the Gatlinburg. I don't want to be spilling too much tea there, but when I was at that Gatlinburg smoking, don't you do it, Tuna. Don't you do it, Tuna. Dude, don't you eyeball in that window, Tuna. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Tuna. Tuna, back up. Back up. Back up, Tuna. Back up, Tuna. Did you break all the lights on this? You did. I gotta get new strip lights. They were. I'm disappointed with these strip lights I got. I gotta rip them all out. I gotta get some new ones. They had them. See, I stuck them all around there. So when the cats were sitting up there, they had like a little model, like a little runway stage, and they broke them all out. I was at that Smoky Mountain Gatlinburg conference or whatever it was, and God, who was it? And it was towards the end of the day, and everyone was kind of like either packing up and leaving. I think the last like speaker was up, and some dude had like six questionably aged girls just like go behind the line and go meet them. Who the hell was it? I don't know. I don't want to throw anybody's name on the bus, but there's a lot of creepers in this community. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I guess what we're all kind of agreeing upon is you gotta really watch yourself out here. I'm gonna close this window, Tuna. You're being out of control right now. I don't trust you at all. I see you up there doing all Batman move. I see you up there. Boop, boop. Oh, that's a good breeze coming in too. There's groupies too. I mean, if you want to call them groupies, I don't know. Look more like a field trip to me, to be honest with you. Yeah, but there's only like a handful of people who I would like trust around like a lady. You know what I mean? In this community, light kind of misty rain coming in now. Wind's definitely still blowing. Oh man, I want to walk around out there. Well, if anyone is qualified to their, if anyone is qualified to their someone under a bus, it's a bus owner. Oh, coming up in almost 2 hours. Well, we got to get this main brunt in the storm coming. We got to do it. Oh, okay, wait. Let me go back and retry it with that word. If anyone's qualified to throw someone under the bus, it's a bus owner. That makes more sense now. All right. I got it. I got it. Oh no, who's this coming? Who's coming? Oh, I guess you can get gas anytime here. Oh, but you're not getting gas. Don't stop here. Don't stop here. Where are you going? Am I about to be murdered? That wouldn't be fun. I refuse to be murdered by someone in a what is that, Pontiac Vibe. They ain't taking me down. You have to be like one of those like GMT 800s, man. One of those Chevy Boss trucks. You know what I mean? Let me check the. I'm gonna go on my phone for a second and check the battery on the bus real fast. I may need to run her before the storm comes in. I may wait for the storm to come in to run it then. It's gonna be loud anyway. Yeah, thank you. 78. Okay, that's not bad. We're running all right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Bring this camera back up. Let's see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, I can see you. What's going on, Sherry? We've got a little bit of time here. Let's see if I got I do have a different. Oh wow, no, okay, you can see. This is the my backup camera. It's more or less like a rear view mirror camera. But wow, that comes in really good. I guess it does. I guess that sees really well. Okay, it's nifty. I thought about putting this on all like full time power where it's just always on, but I'm afraid it'll drain the coach batteries. That's cool though. What's the front look like? Let me get back to that. What's the front back? Can't really see nothing in the front. Yeah, well, that comes in really good. Cool. That comes in handy. That's like that's. I can't tell you how much that backup camera is. Talks that figured you pass out, Sherry. Why? Did my stream so boring? A little bit of storm coming to your west and north. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to actually kind of be the front of it should be just right up there, and then going this way. It comes through. Wind's kind of picking up now. I'm always wondering what that PVC pipe is for. I'm going to get curtains at some point and then put some curtains through there so I can block out the entire cab. Because honestly, this is the cab is just like it's just the bus cab. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing really different about it at all. And as far as like climate control, pretty much the biggest issue is this cab. Like it's going to be whatever the outside is. Uh, just to have like a wall to separate here, I think would help greatly. David Hawk out on dog duty, took 4 dogs and moved out to a camper. She was doing something. Where is she? Like Alien 3. I know she's around. Here in New York, we don't have any rain yet. Where are you located? I'm in Uwharrie National Forest in North Carolina, which is about central North Carolina, somewhat. Yeah, Central NC. Almost smack dab Central NC, really. It's called the Central Park of North Carolina because you look at a map of like North Carolina, it's pretty heavily populated, but this being the epicenter, it's pretty much all forest right in the middle there. And it's just kind of interesting. It's very sparse. It's very rural, right in the middle of North Carolina. But then, like, if I go, like immediately around us is it's Raleigh, Durham, you got Winston Salem, Charlotte. I would include Concord as being like a big populated place. What else is around here? Then Fayetteville, and what else is there? But pretty much the entire middle of North Carolina is like very rural. I would say something like like if you want to take someone to go to see some like real redneck areas, certainly Western North Carolina has that. But I think you'd be a lot of people would be surprised. Central North Carolina has some like really rural places, really like it's nice. I'm actually out here. There's a thing called the Pottery Highway, and it's just a highway full of some there's some it's full of pottery. Like when you drive through it, it's just like pottery, 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 pottery. And I guess there's something about the clay here in the soil that makes it like very conducive to making like clay pottery. I used to live in North Carolina, beautiful state. Yeah, it really is. I like North Carolina quite a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, come on, Storm. Let's get this. Let's get this going. Tuna, what are you doing back there? No, she's doing her business. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you guys hear me? How are you guys hearing me? Did you guys still hear me with the lav mic on my hoodie someplace else? That's pretty crazy. Can you guys hear me? Wow. Okay. Well, the rain's making me sleepy, and I also think like I don't know. I think having to like kind of just like tuna. Tuna, I really don't like policing you constantly. Can you stop, please? I think just like just being out here constantly, nonstop. Like I'm feeling the brunt of the temperature because like I'll run the AC in the hottest part of the day, but outside of that, like you have to get used to just being kind of like if it's the 80s, it's the 80s. So I think just like being out there all the time just kind of like wears you out. No different than if you work outside, it's just being just out in the elements all the time. It just really takes it out of you. Loud and clear now. Okay, I was wondering how you guys were even hearing me. That was crazy. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I had the lav mic on my hoodie still. I should probably get like a button up top on, shouldn't I? Where's my lucky button up? There she is. What's that sound? I hear something. What is these people doing? Okay, good. I feel better now. Got my official MK shirt on. Oh, let me look in my In fact, I'm gonna open up these windows too. Yeah, it's getting hot. Gosh, I love Mr. Booberry says, gosh, I love spring and the topsy-turvy weather. Yeah, it's nuts. Tomorrow's gonna be cold. Tomorrow night's gonna be freezing. Like shockingly though, I haven't gotten sick the whole time I've been out here. And with all the pollen, I haven't really gotten like allergies. I haven't been like sneezing like crazy. Tuna has. But I don't know. I maybe there's something too. I kind of just being out here all the time. You just don't get hit as hard. Tuna, what is going on? Look at this cat. Tuna, tuna, tuna. Want to give the audience a kissy? Tuna, give a little kissy. Give a little kissy. Give a little kissy. Okay. She's laying on my favorite long sleeve flannel up there. This was featured in. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Wait, why is those light things turning on when I move that? The lights fix themselves. Oh, weird. This is my favorite flannel shirt. And it's in one section of the Sumter thing, but I try to rock it as much as I can. It's very comfortable. It's from a brand called Weatherproof Vintage, and I went on their website. I would own everything that they got. If everything is as soft and light and comfortable as this, I would buy everything they got. Give me all of it. Storm at Albemarle got a little bigger just now, heading your way. Okay, that's the one we're waiting for then. That's the one that's coming in. Thanks for the heads up, Scorpius. We're ready for this. Hope the kittens haven't been chewing on the wires. You know, oh God, can I show? I got the funniest video. I could not find Ogata to save my life earlier today. And he usually, if there's a lot of people around, he doesn't really go exploring too much outside. So he'll jump on the front tire and kind of sit on the top there, and he can kind of like tuck himself in there. And I couldn't find him anywhere. I looked up there, I couldn't see him. So I came inside, and he's done this before. I opened the engine compartment in there, which is called a dog house, by the way. The engine compartment has the opening inside, so I can open it up and see like the valve covers and all that. And I open it up, and sure as anything else, there's Ogata sitting on top of the valve covers, like looking crazy. I got it on video. I need to post it. That's one of my biggest fears, though, is like I don't start the bus unless I have all accountabilities of the cats. And sometimes I'll even go out there, even with the cats in there. I don't want like anybody else, like any other animals going in the engine compartment. So like I'll open the whole hood and just give it a quick check, because I don't want to like chew up some animal in my engine. But that tripped me out, because Ogata was up there. There was like wiring harnesses that like run across the top there. And when I was trying to pull him out, he's like grabbing onto it. And I was like, please don't do this. Tuna does try to get into the down here. Not to show how the sausage is made, but if you open this up right here, that's the inverter, and then there's the lithium battery compartment over there. Tuna's constantly trying to get in there. I don't know why. Down here is, well, I guess I'll show you a little bit of how this thing's kind of put together, since we got time to kill. Let me get some lights on. What do I do with my flashlight? Yeah, go down here. So down here, this right here, I keep a lot of my oh, do I need to flip it around? Oh no, let me flip it around. Get back. Okay. So this is my tough box. I keep a lot of the more hardware for camera equipment, like camera mounts and all that. Down here, this is my solar charger. These wires are the solar panel wires going in, and this gives me like readouts on what it's doing. There's no power coming in now, so nothing is happening. Well, there is. Let me check that out. Yeah, there's 0 amps coming in, so because there's no sun out. And you lift it up, and then down here, that's the automatic transfer switch. So when if I plug in the shore power, just all my plugs come on, like easy peasy. But if I'm running the inverter, this switches on the DC power. That's my panel box. That's where the air conditioning is. Let me see. That's where the air conditioning is wired into. This one's off because that's the 15 amp battery charger. So when I'm plugging the shore power, I can flip this on, and this will charge up my lithium batteries and my coach batteries all at the same time. that back in there. Over on this side here, this is where things get a little sketchy. Hold on. Oh, we got some rain coming in. Then on this side, this is all the wiring. There's your fuse. There's your fuse box. This right here is charge controller. This has the power coming in. So when the bus is on, the alternator is charging up its coach batteries, like the bus's batteries, but then it also charges up the lithium battery over there. And then that's like the main power box. Don't touch that. And that's your fuse box for all the 12-volt assessments. And this is just a simple outlet. I only have 2 outlets. I have this outlet, and then it's got a surge protector that runs up to here to run the computers and everything. And then there's another outlet that's ran here, and that's the rear end outlet. All these lights, they're all 12 volt, so they're always capable of turning on. And we got some rain action going on, guys. Let's do this. It's go time, guys. Good night, Okie. I'm gonna check chat here in just 1 second. Let me get back up to the front. Yeah, we're in it now. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like a motorcycle gang over here. There's some ladies too. Some biker ladies. How cool is that? Got that one. Yeah, we're getting hit with the rain now. It's coming in. Good night, Okie. Have a good night. Thanks for showing up, man. Always appreciate seeing you in chat. Did you do it all yourself? No, I didn't. In fact, earlier, the Mulvey Motorsports, he works on motorcycles and cars and boats mostly. He's mostly a marine mechanic. He did all of it. And in fact, if you go on his YouTube page, you will see little shorts and reels of him putting that stuff together in there. I don't understand any of it. He has to walk me through it whenever I'm doing it. Night Okie. And H. Smith, so that's a great setup. It's impressive. It's got a 2,560 kilowatt lithium battery, which is a good sized battery. I thought it would be enough to handle everything. I need long term, I think I need to add like 2 more of those. I have room for it too. But it's got a lot of fail safes. That's why I like it. And kind of what makes it one of the best it's a lot better than like your standard RV setup, because it's got a lot of like back and forth fail safes. So like, let's say my bus batteries die, I can hit that 15 amp charger that's in there, that I can put that 15 amp fuse up. That will charge the coach batteries first and then the lithium, and then vice versa. If I'm running the bus, it will charge up its coach batteries like normal, but then it will also then, once those are full up, it will start charging up the lithium batteries. And it charges them up way faster. It charges them up at like, I think 60 amp charge, and that's a 15 amp charger on the other side. So running the bus will actually get you a faster charge because it's a lot more power coming in. It is a pretty good setup. I like it quite a bit. And we're gonna have some rain here. Let me see if you know what? I've never driven this thing at night. Let me see what the headlights do. Yeah, we got a little bit of sun out there. You know what? I'm going to crank her up since she's already loud from rain. Let's go ahead and give her a little crank up. Is it like too loud? Everyone still hear me? It's loud for me. It's very loud. There's a 7.6 turbo diesel right there. That's it right there. Got some lightning coming in. Yeah, those are like bikers taking shelter over there. Man, if I had a full-size bus, I'd say hop on in, but there ain't enough room for 4 people to come up in here. Duke Tucker says, I can't hear a thing. I don't either. Wow. I'll tell you what, shout out to DJI and these lav mics with the noise reduction or noise cancellation, because that's incredible. Like, I feel like I'm yelling because I can't hear anything. No, it's fine. Mike is isolating well. Oh, that's great to hear. Wow, that's really good. Hear you fine off the bus. Good, good, good. All right. Good. Yeah, she is running. She is look at that quality dash lights right here. I can't see anything. I love this section though. That's very spaceshipy. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, let's get it. So we got the brunt of the storm coming in. It's just coming through Albemarle now. Let's hit this thing. Let's watch. Let's see what this thing does. I need to get this thing. Man, I wish I had a little. That's gonna go on the list of things I need. I need a little like shelf built right here. For now, though, I'll just set it right here. A lot of rain coming in. That is really amazing. You guys can't hear that engine. That is something. See if I can just crack that window just a little bit. Of course, the rain comes in right there. Think you have to light the candle behind the speedometer? Yeah, I know, for real. Look how dim that is. It's like nothing. And these internationals are known for having bad dashboards where, like, constantly when I'm driving, turn it on. Am I missing, like, an interior light? Are they all on? Oh, I got fans. Yeah, give me some of that. That's what I need. Yes. Yes. Engage. What's this do? Engage. That's the lift. I don't need that. And for some reason, you need over-the-ears headsets. No, I don't. I don't need that. They always sound terrible. They always sound like you're in like in like a video game lobby. I've never heard like a good headset that's actually like that actually sounds good. Yep, bikers taking shelter or something. Just cover mine for everything. Figured we'd had the rain before you guys here west of you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hear any engine. State-of-the-art equipment you have, man. I mean, just that DJI, man, really good stuff. Amy True said, I don't like headsets. Yeah, I don't like headsets either. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and like anytime someone's got a headset, I can just hear it, and it just sounds flat. There's no depth to the voice. There's like very like I don't know. It ain't my jam. It ain't my jam. But these DJI ones have just been wonderful. Like I have had no issues, and I can link them up to anything. They're Bluetooth, uh, but like particularly with like the DJI action cam that I use to film. That's my main camera. It's so convenient to be able to pull that out, slap it on you, and then it's good to go. Like it automatically just ties in with the DJI, and you're good to go. Well, a lot of people are pulling in here to take shelter. Well, you guys can't see, but all right, yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
And for some reason, this bus has individual windshield wipers. I can control each windshield wiper of each side. I don't know why. I don't know why I would only want one half of the windshield. Wow, look at them go. That one's really working for its money. Wow. That one's a little slower. I gotta get new windshield wipers for sure. Oh wow, look at all that water coming in. It's not coming in now, but it's, I guess it kind of is. Yeah. Oh wow. Slow that down. Oh, well, I got a bunch of messages coming in now. I don't know what that means. Let me check a couple things first, guys. Might be something important. Hold on, guys. I got a bunch of messages I gotta come. I'm just making sure it's not something like I need to be weary of. Oh wow, man! I wish I could. Man, I'm getting some juice right now. How's everyone doing? Let me check on everybody real fast. Fresh water supply, yeah. Those people in the desert, they have like those water catchers, and I always thought that was awesome. The things you find after a build always need to tweak something. Oh yeah, and you know what? It's same with an RV too. Like when you're in an RV, it has to be driven, has to go through the bumps, has to get like worked out so you can see like what needs fixed, what needs improved. It's all part of the growing process. Rick Serum says, "Night, y'all. I'm off. Get ready for bed. I'm getting ready for bed. Yeah, man. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out." Oh wow. I'm coming back to y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had to catch up on a couple messages here. I'm still thinking about you. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And I'm back. Okay. Okay, we're back, guys. Yeah, take it. Have a good night, Rick. Thanks for coming out. Rain's getting a lot heavier now. Let me set this. Let me get a little bit more mobile here. Oh yeah. Oh man, that water just pouring in. Why they put the gutter right there? Whatever. I got plenty of windows to choose from. In fact, I wonder if the submarine life, folks. I bet you these windows might be all right. I just wish there was a light. Let me see if it's if I can get it on something. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. We're good now. I was trying to get some sort of view like that for you guys. I may have to secure it a little bit better. I'll get that set up now. I need a couple things. I know it's a little. I know there's a window in the way. Give me 1 second. I gotta change out the. I'm gonna put some legs on this, so it's a little bit bigger. How's everyone doing? JRBPA said I didn't hear it start. The bus? Yeah, that shocks me. I mean, it's like a whole thing when that thing starts up. It's a whole like. It sounds amazing. I love the cold start on that. Let me see if that should be a little bit taller. What the fuck was that? Oh. I don't know what that was. Let me find something else. I need to stack up. I need something kind of big there. What do I got? What do I got? I got a laptop box in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, that's a much better platform. I'm gonna make some coffee here in a bit. Random topics for the day. No, damn, now I gotta switch back to the other leg. I'm gonna get you guys a good view of this storm coming in. It should be hitting now. We should be in it. That's those Jeep guys again. There we go. Okay, good. Go check chat real fast. You can test the thermal on those bikers. Participant is missing us completely. We need rain so bad. The participation is missing us completely. We need rain so bad. We do need some rain. Good view of the flag. Yeah, I think the flag's probably the best thing to kind of put up there. You can actually see kind of what the wind's doing. I'm trying to point the camera away from everyone just chilling underneath the awning. I don't want them to like think we're filming them. Secure border intel. Here we go. Yeah, we're in it now. Man, that's just a little bit too high. If I could just get this thing slightly lower. There we go. There we go. Got a lot of Jeeps coming in. With that mic, we wouldn't be able to hear the thunder either. No. No, you guys won't. I mean, unless it strikes me. I can switch it over to like the laptop microphone, and you'd get a lot more ambient noise. But right now with the bus running, you would mostly just hear the bus running. I think. I do want some coffee though. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make one of those here in a little bit. What's up, Ogata? Good to see you walking around. Let me see what if you guys wish to support my adventures, you can just hit there. That should take you to my Cash App. It's all appreciated. Give me some of that sausage, gravy, and biscuits here in the morning time. That's the best thing about staying out here in El Dorado. I get to wake up and walk across that parking lot, get myself some sausage, egg, and biscuits. Woo. Jump back over here. It's Scribe in chat. What's going on, Scribe? Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Morale, you drink coffee this time? Yes, I do. I only drink, I only sleep in like 3 to 4 hour blocks, and I wake up and drink coffee after every one of them and before every one of them. It's a miracle I'm still alive. Doctors have told me I should be dead, but I keep on ticking. Sherry said coffee's good anytime. I agree. Coffee is my drink. My grandparents were the same way. They always had a pot of coffee going all day long. There'd be a pot of coffee happening. Amy Drew said late night coffee is the best. Actually, there's a thing called like a power nap, where if you drink a cup of coffee before you take a nap, you can fall asleep before the caffeine hits, and then when the caffeine hits, you're asleep. It actually, like, I don't know if it actually gives you a better sleep, but it will give you like a good hard sleep. You know what I mean? But yeah, I drink coffee pretty much any time of day. Now that I'm talking about it, I am going to make some coffee. Let me get this thing plugged in. You go. We got some rain coming in now. Oh yeah, it's getting wet in here now. Move that. Hey, Ogata. Hey, Ogata. Hey, Ogata. What's going on, Ogata? What's going on, Ogata? I sing songs to all my cats, as all cat owners should do. Plug this guy in. I got this recently. It's a Coleman family cook set, and I love it. It's got those removable handles, so they're easy. I'm talking. Thank you very much. Put that over there. Let me get this plugged in. And wonder if I can 1 second, y'all. Oh yeah, that wind coming in now. Put this one up. Then maybe I can put oh yeah, she's blowing. She's blowing. Do one more notch down. I'm not gonna be able to leave it like that for too long because the rain is pouring in. That would, like, hey, you can walk away from me. You don't have to keep stepping underneath me. Douchebag cat. I'm just playing. I love you. I love you. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. You cutie pie. Where's my coffee filters at? Is Scorpius still in chat? You keep an eye on the storm. Do you know that wasn't it that just kind of came through that little bit of hard? Is there still some more coming in? Making my tactic squatch coffee, delicious. I'll put you back there. Scorpius, you don't like coffee? I love me some coffee. It's my favorite beverage of all. Mr. Morale, do I recommend chock full of nuts coffee? I do. I don't know if you saw that can sitting on the dash up there, but that is my general purpose coffee. Like when I just need some coffee, that's what I go to is chock full of nuts. That's like my. It's not really necessarily a cheap brand, but it's on the low to mid price range. That's my coffee right there. I love that stuff. Did some dishes earlier. Let me get them going. And creamer, my preferred creamer is sweet and creamy, Delight sweet and creamy. I love it. Let me get some water in here. Hey, what's going on, Pork Chop Express? Fatty Tabasco is one of my favorite. I've never even heard of that. Ooh, I gotta try that. Fatty Slim Jims are the best. Wait, we talking about Slim Jims now? I bet that store has Slim Jims. Yeah, they're closed. They do. They not only do they have Slim Jims, they have like local beef jerky, like bags of beef jerky. And man, if I got some toothpicks in here, but I'll tear up some beef jerky. I'll eat so much beef jerky that my jaw hurts. Scorp, do you prefer chai milk or no milk in your chai? That's a good question. It's a very good question. I do enjoy some chai tea. I take mine with a little bit of sugar, no milk, just a little bit of sugar. Got that coffee brewing. I'm really putting my DJI's waterproof case to the test right now. My phone's acting very slow, but I guess I have been streaming on it for like 2.5 hours. Ogata, what's up, bro? Ogata, you got something to say? Tell the world, Ogata. Okay. Not gonna say anything now? I put the mic in his face and then. It's great, the smell of brewing coffee. That's what Reverend PC says. Yeah, I love it. I mean, there's nothing more comforting than it. It's my favorite, maybe part of the morning. Best part of waking up. Folgers in your cup. Folgers sucks though. But yeah, I mean, it is amazing to smell that. Coffee and rain smell together. Yeah, let's talk about that perfume. Oh wait. Scribe, there's a way to take chai too. What does Scribe say? I don't know what that word means. Pedantic? Hot apple chida is awesome. I never even heard of that. What's up, Ogata? What's up, Ogata? Folgers is one of the worst coffees ever. It's disgusting. And Maxwell House is maybe like one notch above it, but I don't like Maxwell House. I prefer Bastilla. Yeah, Bastilla is pretty good. I like Bastilla. Like I said, I can only ever find it in most stores. Fine ground. Ugh, I need some coffee in my fine ground coffee. I like more rough ground. Scribe, I'm a Marine here. The soldiers should know what pedantic means. Okay, well, I don't. Priscilla put some hair in just. Yeah, it's good coffee. I had a staff sergeant. He was my he wasn't my squad leader, but he was like another platoon. He was another squad in my platoons, and he was from Boston, park the car kind of Boston guy. He made like straight up turpentine coffee. Like it was the darkest coffee you ever had, and I think he probably had a lot to do with how I drink coffee now, just because and listen, there's some logic behind his madness. Like, we do have to stay up, we do have to go on missions, so he would just make like the darkest cup of coffee you ever seen. Like when he's pouring it, it's just pure black. You know what I mean? It's like thick. I mean, you find it down here everywhere. Just most stores are kind of limited on like a lot of the out of state kind of stuff. Like even chock full of nuts. I really like their dark chock full of nuts. You really only find it at like more of the higher end grocery stores, like what would that be? But you don't find it like your local like grocery store. You usually just find plain chock full of nuts, which is fine. I like it. Park the car in the harbor. Yeah, he was straight up that kind of dude. He drove me nuts. I had to drive for him one time, and it was in Louisiana. We were in Fort Polk, Tigerland, right before I deployed. And this asshole would he's the TC. I'm driving, and like he wouldn't trust anyone to drive, and he would tell you every single thing to do in the driver's seat. So he'd be like, "All right, accelerate a little bit. All right, turn right, turn right." It's like the road only goes right, Sergeant. I can only do that. Why would you think I'd do something different? Ogata, stop trying to escape out the window. I caught you on cam doing that, bro. I had to look it up. Never heard of it. Yeah, I don't know what it means. That's a Marine thing. That's not like a military thing. Scribe thinks everybody's in the military is just like the Marines. Green Mountain Dark Magic is really good. I gotta try that. Being pathetic, annoying others by correcting small errors, caring too much about minor details, or emphasizing their own expertise, especially a narrow or boring subject matter. Okay, yeah, well that was that sergeant. He was pedantic. Ever tried chicory coffee? Really nutty and strong, good stuff, but you never get used to it. Yeah, totally. I would try that because Ogata, you see me typing on a laptop. Why would you jump on the keyboard? Explain this logic to me. Um, that's OCD to me. I guess that's pedantic. Oh no, here we go. Oh, is the storm coming in? Are we getting it? Had my buddy tell me about a Marine who thought tea dissolved in water. Dude was not smart. Tea dissolves in water. Damn it, Scribe. Stop telling me about myself. Oh, this coffee is done. Let me get some creamer in this sucker. Sweet and creamy. It's the only creamer I need. Oh crap, my laptop's about to die. I gotta plug you in real quick. That's not an issue though. It's not an issue at all. We can still watch all this. I just went to power saving mode, so if anything's kind of slow, it's just give it a second. I'm about to plug her in, and we'll be back on track. I don't have to move the camera, nothing. You can just stay right there. Oh, are they leaving out? Little storm is close, more to the northwest. Okay. But it might be skirting around us. I'm plugged back in. I'm going to have to check on the laptop's away from me right now, so I'm going to have to go back and forth and kind of check on it here and there for comments, but we'll see what we're doing here. Well, I can put my mouse back in. Cool, I like my mouse. Love coffee, but without sugar. Yeah, I don't put sugar in my coffee, but I do put creamer, which has sugar in it. So, yeah, I guess I do take mine with sugar. That's why I like the sweet and creamy. It gives me that sweetness that I want without having to add sugar into it. I used to put a lot of sugar in my coffee. I had to quit. That plate's closed. Yeah, it's closed up right now. You can still get gas at the pumps, but it's closed up. They close at 8 o'clock. Ogata, where you go? Ogata, where'd you go? You didn't leave, did you? Did you guys see a cat jump out that window by any chance? No, he's right here. He's at the door. Yeah, they've been there for about, what was that, like about 45 minutes to an hour? Yeah, when we had a good blast of rain come in, and they pulled in just before that and took cover there. Bet they can make some money if they stayed open. I bet not. There's really nothing around here. And like after about midnight, you don't see any cars out here at all. Are you getting back in the woods tonight? No, I'm going to stay out here till morning. I'm going to head back there tomorrow. I'm going to head back. I'm going to see about a different spot. I don't know if I'm going to go back to that Morris Mountain area. There's actually a spot where, if you remember in the Monster on Morris Mountain documentary, where the audio was captured, that kind of like starts the whole documentary off. I guess there's a pull-off up there, and it's a wilderness. It's not a trailhead, but it's actually where like the maintenance crews for the Burkheads, they take gear in. I want to check to see if they allow overnight parking, and I'm gonna set up there. I may do some. I'm gonna do some work there. I'm gonna put some audio recording out. Oh yeah, and like I said, this thing. You saw the headlights on this thing. It's not exactly a nighttime driving vehicle. I'm not really comfortable with it yet. Gardening Drag said, night, y'all. Got to put my husband to bed. He's falling asleep in the chair. Be safe. Sleep well. Yeah, you guys too. Be safe. Sleep well. Looks like the bikers are heading out. I try not to ride in stormy weathers. You know what? Yeah, I've never really ridden bikes. I think I rode like a Honda 250 when I was like 18, just to kind of see if I could. But I don't think I'd ever want to ride in the rain like this. Yeah, I know, Ogata. I know, Ogata. Can you just show people what you look like when you give me crap? Don't look away, because you get a real snarky look on your face. You get a super snarky look on your face when you do that. He'll be like, meow. Do it. Meow. Yeah, do it. Meow. Meow. Yeah, I don't like that. You're snarky, bro. So you can't go get some Slim Jims? I mean, listen, if my life depended on it, yeah, I could go get some Slim Jims. Ogata is always ready to party. Yeah, I guess so. Am I Naked Catman? I guess there's some, I heard whispers that there's some drama going down with that. But that's neither here nor there. But I do kind of want to check on it real fast. Let me go check it out real fast. Let me see what's going on. I've heard whispers. I heard whispers from the large tables that there's something going on right now with all that Catman drama. Let me check real fast. Who? Oh, Amy says, who the fuck is Naked Catman? Oh, you never heard the Naked Catman? Okay, so I'm trying to remember what exactly he accused Joe. Oh, I remember exactly what it is. So this guy whose profile picture was him with like a cat mask, like a eyes wide shut kind of cat mask, and he was just naked from everywhere else. He's just naked, but you only see him from like the chest up. He accused Joe. Well, he made the claim that Joe Doyle of Hellbent Hall of Fame got arrested for bringing props of Bigfoot into the woods, which, by the way, is not a crime. You can walk into the national forest with whatever you really want as far as props go. But he claimed that Joe got arrested for hoaxing Bigfoot, which is, again, not a crime. And all this wild shit, and then fun just ensued. We just made fun of him because his profile picture was a naked cat man, and then he's making wild claims, and it was a whole thing. It was pretty funny. That was a good era. That was a good time period. Tell them what you just told me. Tell them what you just told me. Meow. Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Meow. You get that snarky look on your face. Meow. I don't like it. Well, you know what, guys? I mean, let me check the weather real fast. Is this it, or is it over? Oh yeah, the picture was wild. He was like this, like, I don't know. I'd put him probably in his 50s, really scrawny guy. Probably not all there in the head, but yeah, he was going like forums, going like, "Oh, Joe got arrested, whatever, last year, faking, getting caught bringing Bigfoot props into the woods or something like that," which is like, again, not a crime. Like, I don't know what would you be arrested for if that was the case. And of course, that didn't happen. But he was just, I think he was just trying to rouse people up and get like spread like nonsense. It didn't work at all. Let me catch up real fast. Oh, by the way, girlfriend is working some overtime tomorrow, so I'm going to review her audio while I'm working on school stuff. Right on. I really appreciate it. Don't let it take away from your school stuff. I mean, take care of your priorities for it first. But I am excited to hear, to see what you come up with, and then we have to get together and do a live stream covering it again. Because, yeah, if you guys missed that live stream I did earlier on the updates, I think most of you guys were there, but if you missed any of it, if anybody wasn't there for it, so that audio that we kind of figured was a coyote at the end of it after the audio analysis, Scribe had looked at the spectrogram for the Ohio hell, and it actually lined up very similar to what I had recorded. So we're going to do a more in-depth analysis of those hells that we acquired. Joe's new project. Finding Catman, discovering Catman. We got footage of Catman's suit and Bob Gimlin standing next to him. Yeah, Amy missed out on the naked Catman. That was really the illegal quartz hoaxing was somebody else. That was, I can't remember who that was, but that was somebody else that was putting that up. Yeah, that was more recent. That was on like a Reddit forum. And I guess what it was it's not even miscommunication. They were filming one of their scouting missions, like, for their channel, and they found this kind of pyramid type quartz, and it's laying on the ground. And like they film it, it's laying on the ground. Jesse picks it up and sets it on a stump to take a picture for the Discord. But then they made the claim that they acted like the quartz was on the stump, but it wasn't. Halvin Holler's here. Yeah, can you clear up the quartz hoaxing? Well, I don't want to mistell it too much. But wasn't that the issue? Was that like the Discord picture showed it on a stump, and they thought that you guys were making the claim that it was found on the stump, but in the video you can see that you guys see it on the ground, and then it's not in the video that they pick it up and take a picture for the Discord, but they do have footage of them picking it up and put it on the Discord. So it was one of those things where like they were trying to make something into something, but it was actually nothing. You get rain in 5. Thanks, Rabbit. I like Scorpius. Is like the weather. He's letting me know, dude. I'm telling you, he's keeping me on track. I just saw some lightning just past the building there. Let me readjust that camera real fast. Okay, we got some more action coming. Let me see if I can. Oh, I guess that could be Jesse. I'm used to, yeah, Joe running the beaded chat. Boom, the man is here. We must have said his name 3 times. Yeah, they said they were trying to make the audience think that Bigfoot put it there. Yeah, and that wasn't the case at all. That claim was never made. Like, and there's video of you guys saying, like, I'm going to take a picture for this for Discord. It's Jesse. Wow, you've been on that account? You're allowed to stop editing and come on here and have fun? There's Joe. What did we miss? We were talking about the quartz hoaxing, and you missed a little bit of rain. But we got one last chunk of storm coming in right now. I think Scorpius said the next 10 minutes. Is that what it was? Next 5-10 minutes? Unless the storm to the northwest does something, it's about over. Okay, yeah, we're getting close to the end here now. So we got, I think, the next 5-10 minutes is gonna be the last little chunk of this storm, and then we can all go home. We can all go to sleep, and we've all successfully stormed hunt. Not working the whiskey or editing mines tonight. That's good. You guys need a break. I had to explain that to someone, and they still called it a hoax. Hey, you know what? People are just gonna think what they're gonna think. Like, the thing is, like, what is that? What is that even a hoax of? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even understand what the claim is. Hate us because they ain't us. Hate us because they ain't us. Take a little break of this and let's check out Ogata cleaning himself. Ogata man. There we go. We're back. I want to get your tummy. I want to get your tummy. I want to get your tummy. That feels so good. It's like a little scratch. It's like a hand massage. Gave everyone a little bit of a tour of the bus. Some of the electronic components of the bus. Some of the how the sausage is made. You know. What did you miss in chat? I don't know, but this is a 3-hour long stream. You missed a lot. You missed a lot, Joe. We talked about coffee for a little bit. We apparently chiseled quartz and claimed that Bigfoot snuck in between us to place it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a big uproar from the community from all that. What I don't get about a lot of that stuff is, like, this is 2026. It's a streaming society. TV's dead. It's all on, it's all live streaming stuff. We have the ability to play clips. If somebody can't just play a clip of said allegation and, like, it be what it is, I don't understand why anybody listens to, like, say so in a world where, like, just look at the videos. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there. Yeah, they're never that bright. Y'all did hear that Adam Miguel heard the metal door sound in a video premiered this evening? No, I didn't. I was getting ready for this stream, and I was chowing down on some of that pizza. That's interesting. And that guy I was talking to today, he mentioned about hearing the metal door sound a lot in Uwari's MK Sasha stream. That's on my OF later on tonight with Dead Cat. Dead Cat. No, I'm wearing nothing but that Dead Cat. And the mic cancels the bus noise. The bus is still running, and it's, like, loud in here. I don't know how you guys don't hear it. That's really amazing. Hosco MK filmed the Bigfoot. That's what you missed, Joe. He walked across the parking lot. I got a sweet picture of the bus in front of the Bigfoot Bar and Grill sign. I was pretty happy about that. This is the Pickle Sausage Stream. I'm going to name one that. That might be my Sunday show, the Pickle Sausage Stream. I'd be down for that. Let me check where we at. Let me check that radar. Let me see that sweet radar. Let's see where we're at with this. You know what, folks? That might be it for it. It looks like the other part of it's heading more south. Yeah, guys, I think we made it through. It's kind of dodging, it's kind of moving through the south on the other side of the bus, actually, but you can't see nothing on that side. That may be a wrap, folks. I think we may be wrapped up here. Well, it wasn't a spectacular storm, and that's a good thing. Uh, but hey, we sat through it. We watched it come in. It was a whole thing. Oh, there we go, Craig Kennedy. Well, I met him today down there at Morris Mountain Campground. Scorby said, "Nope. Is there more coming?" I was just looking at the radar. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me bring this up for a second. So I'm right here, and this is now, and I'm about seeing anything else coming in hard or heavy. You know what I'm talking about? Go back to this is why are radars always like this? That was that heavy stuff that just went through, and then we're here now. See, it's like yeah, I'm not sure if we're getting anything else. I think that's it. I don't know why that dot's right here. I'm right here. So yeah, I don't think we're getting anything else. You are way zoomed in. What does that mean? What do you mean I'm way zoomed in? I'm right here. See, I'm right here. That was that heavy stuff we just got. And that's it. What do you mean is that future radar? Right there. That's the time right there for it. This is now, and I'm right here. I'm right here. So this chunk's going underneath me, and then that's it. We don't get no heavy. It just clears out from there. Okay, zoom out. I'm right here. We're all the way back to 8:30. You guys remember way back in 8:30? So I'm right here. There's that storm chunk we got hit with. There's the other one. Now we're in the future. You know, God, I only have so many hours to stream on StreamYard. I mean, I don't understand what you guys are looking at here. Yeah, it seemed like the rougher stuff was just south, kind of where you're at right now, Craig. The future is now. What happened to the past? The past is gone. When's the future coming? Almost there. I'm looking at the live radar on WeatherWise. Scorvitz, this is live radar on Weather Channel. Like, why do you make it sound like I'm not looking at live radar? I'm right here. I'm not where that dot is. I'm not that dot. I am El Dorado right here. Yeah, I mean, I don't see nothing else big coming through. I'm not that dot. You notice on your screen where it says El Dorado, and right outside what you're looking at is El Dorado. You know what I'm talking about? El Dorado. What you're looking at in the other window here? That's El Dorado. That's El Dorado, not the dot. This is now. I'm right there. This is 10 minutes in the future. Here's like an hour into the future. Is the bus window or the window on the computer? The bus window, Joe. Dippin' Dots sounds good right now. I bet you they got a cooler in there with Dippin' Dots in there. Grab some Slim Jims. The dot's still where it's at in the future. I can't believe Scorpius is like, I'm looking at live radar and weather-wise. It's like, well, what am I looking at, Scorpius? What am I looking at? Is this past radar on Weather Channel? Are they showing me nonsense radar on Weather Channel? I'm not the blue dot. I'm the dot that looks like El Dorado font. I'll take front or back. You know what I mean? Hey-o. This is not from today. This is from tomorrow. We do got some rain coming in. Keep it kind of. How do I make this a small window? Yeah, we just keep this like a small window. Just give me a live update. Okay. So see that bad spot? That dot's not me. That's me. I'm El Dorado. In fact, I'm right here. That's the real dot. Not sure about that site. Okay. I'm not sure about your site. How do you think about that? It's all coming from the National Weather Service. There's not like competing Doppler radars here. Let me say before my internet really got cut off, I was going to say you were at the outpost. We stopped there in and out when riding four-wheelers down there. Oh yeah, this is a popular place to pop in for the outdoor. I'm parked in the off-road vehicle parking lot right now. What time is it there? It's 10:44. Can I get like a double screen? No, add the stage. Add the stage. But I want the big. Give me some big screen action. That... Look at the guy running. Where's that guy running to? Hey, he's a thief. Catch him. All right, hang on here. I'm just saying, we've been here for 3 hours. I only got so many hours on StreamYard to stream. So every hour we're here. It better be a good. I want to see a big red blob go across me. That's all I'm saying. I want to see a big red blob cross my path. Not only is there like no cops out here, but the cops. I remember doing the COVID stuff. The cops were very open about not not arresting anybody or giving anyone crap for masks or any of that. They're real lax crowd around here, and good. They should be. There's a stray cat out here creeping around. Interesting. I didn't see no cat out there. I wonder if that's maybe what my cats were freaking out about in the mornings. Ask a lot lizards. They know. You know, it's been like 2 months. I might be tempted by a lot lizard. Sad to say. A devil screen. What was that comment of? I mean, we're here, guys. I mean, we're here. Oh, can you hear Ogata back there? Yeah, he's pretty much tired of it, of all this too. Let me check the power on the bus real fast. Let me see where we're at with that. I gotta. You guys still see? Is everything still up? All right. Let me check real fast. See what we're doing. Well, 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 well. All right, bro. 100% power. Good. I'm gonna shut the bus off now. It is kind of impressive though that it was like a 7.6 liter turbo diesel that's running this stream right now. If you think about it, you know what I mean? There's like some real serious hardware going on. How do I get back to the? There we go. We'll get back to the camera. Camera's connected. Good. Get back in there. You guys set back up. I'm gonna go shut the bus off. Oh man, thank God. That was like the loudest thing in the world. It is grueling when you're just sitting there for an hour listening to that thing just running. We still up? Yeah, we're still up. All right, cool. Dang, I have to shut this window. Can you guys still see out? It's not great though, is it? Yeah, well, you know, look at this going on here. Gonna have to go. See if I can get the what's that sound? Oh. See if I can get the get back over here. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Something knocking around. What sucks is the wind's coming in from where can't open any of the windows up. I get something set up here. It's like it's all soaking wet back there now. I wonder if this side will be. Trying to find some place to mount this camera up without getting soaked, because not gonna lie, if any of this equipment gets fried, that's the end of the game right there. Come on, yeah, that water's just blowing in every side. That's about as good as we're gonna get right now, guys. Let me find something to set it on. Come on, let me find something. I just got back to the computer, guys. Let me go catch up on comments real fast. Yeah, kind of. No, it's raining. Oh, right on. Sweet. Yeah, I think I just spent about $20 in diesel getting this thing charged up. Oh, it feels like you're in a submarine. It's like hot and muggy in here. You missed the Quazo home. We next hips. Hell yeah. We next hips, bro. Oh, now we can get the hundreds. I'm waiting on lot lizards, MK. I'm surprised none of them came up here looking for some shelter. Look at the comment from Jesse Boog. Yeah, it's all yeah, I appreciate it. That does help a lot. It's so sad when I put like $100 in this tank and it's like a quarter of a tank. It's terrifying. I'm basically like locked in here too until like either gas goes down or I find Bigfoot. You know what I mean? Like it's Bigfoot or bust for me up here. I do need some rain next. I'll pick up some rain next tomorrow. Get these windows down. Scribe wants some premium. I have one, but I don't know if mine's set up right. Where is it some shit where I need to put like you need to know my phone number or some nonsense? I do have a Venmo, but no, the QR code at the top is the I think that should go to Cash App. I haven't actually tried it yet. No, I have not watched the new Marnock yet. I really want to. I've heard it's good. Have you seen it? Is it good? Craig said, "Don't put that juju on me." What juju I put on?
Is the new Monsters Titan X, is that Biolante? Because I made a comment in my somewhere in a movie review thing that if it's not Biolante, then they're like they need to stop doing these like generic ripoff monsters and they need to go to Toho Classics. Because you can't tell me you got some crocodile with a tentacle thing running around fighting Godzilla and it's not Biolante. It's some like you know generic version of. I want Captain Crunch. No, I don't want Colonel Mush. Yeah, no, it seems very similar to. It looks like Biolante. It looks like what a legendary MonsterVerse Biolante would look like. What? Scribe got something better than me? We got a little rumble here, a little bit rumble in there. It always goes to Godzilla. It will always go back to Godzilla. Did I show you guys my Godzilla toilet paper roll? MK making us hungry at fancy words like that. Words that sound like snacks. But Biolante? I'll take 2 Biolantes. It does kind of sound like it kind of it's in that same kind of ballpark. You know what I mean? Yeah, Craig's in a little camper, so I would imagine. Yeah, it's just probably gotta be super loud. I do have to check for leaks in here every time it rains. That's one thing I get really tripped out about. Amy True, Jesse and Joe, you're causing friction in your household. Yeah, she's like, yeah, they're like picking who's her favorite kid now. I'm hungry too. I'm trying to think what I got to eat in here. I got chips and no dip. I got a hot dog I can cook up. I got what else do I got here? I think that's really it. I got some lunch meat maybe. I got a little bit of bread. I got some peanut butter and jelly, but I'm not really in the mood for anything like that. That was a good flash right there. Y'all see that? It's raining there. What's the weather like? It's wet. I mean, we're underneath that like severe, what do they call it, like a fire warning tomorrow for the drought, which it wouldn't surprise me. When I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, all this is gonna be dried out. My eyes biting that peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, I got some strawberry preserves and some peanut butter. I got some bread. Scorpion said, I thought you were getting dip earlier. I only went into El Dorado to ask if I could park over here for the night. I'm not sure if they have dip in there. They might have something, but no, I want that good stuff. You know what I mean? I want that Quazo hot. You know, the dot is not dry. In fact, I think Craig is actually the dot. Craig's where the dot's at. Yeah, Craig brought dip, but then I left before the dip came out. Craig, why are you there? Was that your daughter driving your car that I passed that was like running off the road? Not to throw you under the bus or anything. But I was driving the bus out of the campground. I was like going down the road, and I just talked to Craig for a little bit, like maybe 2 hours before that. And then when I was driving down the 2-lane road, I saw his car coming down, and I guess it was like his daughter driving, and she went full on off the road. Like I was concerned that she was going to overcorrect and slam into the bus. I was like, please don't hit the bus. It will kill everybody. When I was getting the insurance for the bus, my insurance agent, who I talked to today, coincidentally, she was like, "Do you think 500,000 in damages would cover it?" And I was like, "It's got to be about let's double that." So I got $1 million worth of damage I could do with the bus that the insurance will cover. I got peanut butter and jelly, but not bread. That's a tough one right there. Do you have any wraps? That's an old hiking trip. As you use wraps for peanut butter and jelly. Unfortunately, Joe has been totally off caffeine. Oh, he's not even doing the energy drinks anymore?
Joe without caffeine is like fishing without guns. MK is the $1 million man. I wish. He's popping questions like my dad used to. Nope, cold turkey. Wow. I'm not. I'm gonna drink coffee till I die. I don't care if my arteries calcify or whatever they say happens when you keep drinking too much coffee. Fine, something's gonna take you. That's what I think. Bus name G Crusher. That'd be a tough one. Well, you know what? I like it. I have crushed some G spots, if you know what I mean. He has abstained from the gorilla mine. Hawk, why did your dad pop questions? I choose death over no coffee. Absolutely. I gotta say, we've been rocking and rolling like a steady 30 to like 40 people this whole time. That's impressive. I really appreciate it, guys. That's some serious stuff right there. Somewhere right now on the internet, there's a Bigfoot stream happening with like 6 people, you know, and they're on their 100th episode. Here I am in a parking lot in a bus. You guys are looking at a blurry window covered in rain. You can't really make out anything, but at least you know we're in the storm. You know what I mean? Change up the color. Maybe green would be cooler. Does that look cooler? Let me mix up some colors here real fast. What would go good with lightning? You know what? Purple. In honor of Prince. Purple rain. Yeah, there we go. Let me get back up. Started a Rain X and dip fund. No, I used to dip. When I was in the military, I would dip quite a bit, actually, because you couldn't always smoke. Do you have a carbon monoxide detector in the bus? I don't. I just leave the vent in the back always on and open. I do need to get one, no problem. I'm about to load up the mini K with cold brew for tomorrow's editing marathon. Oh, that sounds amazing. Blurry like Sasquatch. Yeah, we're all used to this blurry stuff. We are all family here. Yeah, I love me some Prince. When Prince died, I was working construction. I was doing I was rewiring a nursing home that got flooded out during, I think, Hurricane Florence or Matthew. And the guy I was working with, he was like, he made some comment like kind of making fun of Prince, and I was like, have you ever listened to Prince? He's like, no. And I was like, go home and listen to Prince, like listen to one of his albums. He came back the next day and he listened to like all of Prince's albums, and he was like the biggest fan of Prince ever. And I was like, yeah, don't judge the guy by his crazy wardrobe. Listen to his music. It's fucking amazing. H.S. Smith, fun times. Absolutely. Windows are foggy. Blonde must be visiting. I wish there was a blonde in here. Wish that blonde from El Dorado was up in there. You know what I'm talking about? I hope she's not watching this. Hope someone isn't like, hey, that's that guy from YouTube. That's what I said. I said, you never listen to Prince? I was literally like, you never listen to Prince? It's amazing. Just pop in any album, just let it go. And he did, and he was totally on my side when the next day he came back. He was like, yeah, that's it. He's incredible. I'm like, yeah, it is. Yep, Prince is brilliant. He is. The storm is about gone. This is the last of them for now. Light showers behind with the cold air. We're in the end game now, folks. And I'm pretty sure Tuna just took a hot crap in the litter box and didn't bury it out of revenge. Thanks, Tuna, for that. She's totally like, yeah, she probably is. She probably is. I'm gonna be banned from El Dorado when I come back in now. She probably is, yeah. You just called El Dorado out. Joke's on you, Joe. No one's in there. It's closed. I saw her leave. In fact, you missed the part where I was accidentally filming her leaving, and I felt like a creeper. You saw Prince in person, Reverend? Yeah, he's like, how isn't he like 5'3" or something like that, or 5'4"? I know he's a really tiny, but he was like really, like, I don't know what you call. I know you can call a guy a petite, but I know he's like a small dude. Apparently, the guy can play some basketball though. You don't think they love seeing YouTubers covering Uwari? Those actually this has nothing to do with Bigfoot, but there was a locale internet incident that happened that involved El Dorado and Uwari. Do you guys ever heard of? Has anybody in the chat ever heard of a guy named Wings of Redemption? Wings of Redemption. I won't go into the story if no one knows because it's a lot of lore behind it. But there was basically this locale, and he never leaves his house, and he was always like, "I'll leave my house." And eventually they convinced him like, "Hey, let's go camping in Uwari," because it was centralized where everybody's at. Like everybody was kind of around Uwari in terms of like South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee. And he acted like he was going to go, and when he got here, he never showed up, and it caused this huge fallout. They all started talking crap, but like the whole time this is going on. Amy True, do you know Wings of Redemption? Do you know Wings of Redemption? Oh god, yeah. So it's funny, and like El Dorado was like the backdrop of this giant locale falling out. When I say big, it's like a big thing. Wings of Redemption is still around. He's on a Keemstar's locale live. At least he was for a little while. But I don't think Scribe, you probably heard of Wings of Redemption. Hey, I'm an honest guy, man. It's not really admitting if I never hit it. You know what I mean? The sequel to Iron Eagle. I watched. I was flipping through reels last night, like 3 a.m. and the end of Iron Eagle. For some reason, someone clipped it, like the last 5 minutes of Iron Eagle when they're like making the bombing run on the tarmac. That rules. Hawk says video game. No, Wings of Redemption was this streamer guy. He's still around. I know we're in the middle of a storm right now, but let me look up Wings of Redemption. I honestly don't know what he's up to. I'm assuming he's still around doing things. But he was your classic, like, I don't know, locale. I don't know how to explain it. He was just like, oh, actually, wait a minute. This is the documentary I watched. Hold on, I gotta go through ads. Anybody see that preview for The End of Oak Road, Abrams movie? Um, for anybody who's curious and wants to go down the dark side of the internet, here's a documentary called Down the Rabbit Hole, Wings of Redemption, and it will give you the full Wings of Redemption story. And Uwari and El Dorado makes an appearance. This chat is almost better than watching Ron go to 13 raves in one chat. What's that reference? I don't know that one. The Naked Catman show up while I was asleep. Is that why MK got the zoomies and woke me up? I did kind of get some zoomies in. Geordi? Like from Star Trek? Does El Dorado have Wi-Fi or are you on Starlink? The signal has been great the whole time. I'm on Starlink, baby. I'm running Starlink. Yeah, I got no obstructions out here. I set it out a little bit in front of the bus, out in the field. Zero obstruction, running great. I mean, I'm impressed with what it does out there in that campground. Like, despite having quite a bit of tree coverage, it's gonna be different here in a week or two when we got leaf coverage. But right now with little leaf coverage, it gets through the canopy. I think the rain is kind of starting to go down. Now, that video I shared the link to, that's not Wings of Redemption's channel. That is a guy named Frederick Knudsen who does like documentaries on locales. But he just kind of lays out the story of Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption does not have 1.3 million subscribers. I can guarantee you that. Oh my God, there's a spider in here. Where are you going? Get back here. Oh, that's a brown recluse. I don't like that. I don't like that. Where'd you go, you little? Get back here. Okay, well, I guess I'm sleeping with that tonight. I thought it might suck during heavy rain. I mean, it used to. I don't know how it kind of defeats that. The rain's kind of slowing down, so I can give you guys a little bit better view now. We survived, guys. Where am I and how did I get here? I asked myself that quite a bit. New character drop. That link you shared does. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That the link I shared is a documentary about Wings of Redemption from like Frederick Knudsen. He done a lot of them. It's a series called Down the Rabbit Hole, and he does like it's long too. What is that one? Like 3 hours long or something like that? 2 hours long. He'll do these very thorough, just a breakdown of these people's, and their craziness. I find that stuff fascinating. I'm big into like human characters and stuff like that, and Wings of Redemption is a decent one. There's other ones too. There's Cobra JF, who just passed away. They found him dead in his apartment. He was just a really unhealthy guy. He would like make his own mead, but like he didn't do it properly, and he was like always getting sick. And because like if you open it up, he'd open up mead in the process of being like fermented and like take a swig out of it, and then like the germs of your lips are then now fermenting in there. And I don't know if that's what killed him or not, but he was just a very unhealthy individual. There's what's that other guy? Cobra. No, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. My side obsession here is Stuttering John. There's a whole thing called the Dabbleverse, and you can look up the Shuli Network. There's a show called the Uncle Rico Show, and it comes on like every other night, and it covers everything that's John Melendez, aka Stuttering John, does, because he's just like a. It's sad. I mean, his family's abandoned him, but because he's an angry drunk, and he just has delusions of grandeur, and like it's interesting to watch people like that. Well, that's a good thunder hit right there. And there's also a great channel that I'm on quite a bit is Who Are These Podcasts, and they cover a bunch of different people. That's a good channel too. If you just want like a more broad look at funny stuff on it, it's all comedy based. Like it's all like the Stuttering John stuff. Like we're making fun of him. Yeah, I make fun of. Yeah, I bully people. Put the thermal on those guys. I mean, you guys can't see it though. You know what I mean? Let me put that. I mean, I don't know if I should be peeking out the window of a bus, Scorpius, with a thermal pointing at people. I don't know if that's the. I don't know if that's the image I want to put out there. I actually took the. I don't know where the dot is now. What's going on, Tyler? Yeah, pre-meat sampling, not good. Yeah, and it's disgusting. It was really disgusting. Like he would get like sick, and I mean, it's sad. Cobra JF was actually someone who he wasn't a bad person. He actually had a good heart. He was just like kind of desperate, kind of lonely. He would get himself into bad situations. Now he was a little bit of a jerk, but not like compared to everyone else. He was one of the nicer ones. So it was kind of wild when he died because I think his dad found him. His dad got him a little apartment, and I think he was on disability or something like that. That was kind of sad, and there was a little bit of a outpour of love on that one because that's sad. No one wants that. Yeah, I think is this it? Are we done? We wrapping up here? I'll tell you what, it's 11 o'clock. I'm pretty beat after today. Let me get that camera over. Oh, that air feels good coming in right now. Why are these people just hanging out right there? Tuna, you ready for bed? Yeah, you are. You a sweetie pie. You a sweetie pie. All right, I'm back, guys. Look at that. Woo! Well, we survived the storm. We watched it. We survived in the bus. We did it, guys. We did it, guys. We did it. Now I got to clean your litter box because someone decided to just drop a deuce and not bury it, and it's smelling this place up a little bit. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning. I'm gonna get in my PJs. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank everybody for all the support. I'm using my phone right now, so I haven't been able to check anything. But I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are wonderful. I can't believe we maintained like 30 people for like 3.5 hours. That's impressive. I usually don't like doing anything over like 2 hours, and like the last 2 days, I think I've gone over 2 hours. Um, cheers to all. Miss Magic to bed. Good storm watch. That was a fun storm watch. We did it, guys. Uh, and there's gonna be more. I think we're. I mean, tis the season for storms here. Stroking that YouTube algorithm. Keep it up. I'm super close to I'm what, like 50 subs short. And then I need I haven't checked the watch hours. I think I'm at watch hours, but I think I need watch hours for shorts. So I need to post some more shorts. And I just got that StreamYard premium, not premium, but I got like StreamYard, the next level up StreamYard. So it does like those, like it generates shorts out of like what are the most popular like clips. So I'm gonna start doing that a little bit more. But I'm close. I'm close to monetization, and then I don't have to do this like Cash App and Venmo stuff anymore. I could just do. That'd be nice to have nice clean super chats and all that. That'd be nice. You're gonna get a lot more than just trailers. There's gonna be some big stuff coming out. I just gotta wrap my head around it. I've been like terrified of the editing station for the last like 2 days. I've been like I went in there like the other morning and was like, all right, I'm gonna cut something together. And you get there and your brain just goes blank because you're like, how do I piece this together? Especially when it's like I got like 30 hours of footage, and a lot of it is just like it's from 3 different cameras, and I got one main camera where I'm talking into. So that's like the main camera that's important. But then it's like I gotta intermix. It becomes a lot to kind of think about. Like, okay, well, now I want to cut to an outside camera, so I got to bring that footage in. It's a lot. I think I'm overcomplicating it for myself, but I'm gonna figure it out, guys. I got some great footage though. Everything I filmed with the bus looks amazing. Like anytime the bus is moving and in camera, that's my favorite stuff. I could just cut a montage of the buses driving, and it's a blast. And having Hollis said, "Welcome to my world." All right, yeah. I mean, I still need that crash course because it's a mess. It's too much to like. My brain just fries whenever I'm listening to like a YouTube tutorial on something. It immediately just like fries my brain. I'm just like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't know what's going on. But it's getting there. I at least have the footage. So here's footage. I did a scouting thing. I did a night thing. So there is footage for all that. I already filled up that terabyte. That thing's already filled up. So I might have to switch to like doing 1080 stuff until I get like a proper large hard drive, because like I don't have any more. Computer's almost maxed out on space. So I'm doing something either wrong or whatever, but it's happened. I'll have something really good out here soon. It's terrifying and rewarding. I mean, it felt good when I got the trailer done. I'm still not like you said, no, perfection is the enemy of good. That is kind of like where I'm at, where it's like it's never up to par where I want it to be. Yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. That's this is life. I can see MK driving the bus along with Reed. Oh, Jerry Reed? We have a good time. The bus is like I said, like the bus looks great on film. So I broke the mount. I broke 2 car mounts already. So I'm down to one rod mount, and then I have a suction cup, like a suction cup mount for the window. That's it. I had a couple different mount options, and they all broke so far. The camera's all right. I still got all the cameras going, but I do have to go figure out something about more camera mounts. I need a longer rod system to kind of get a more farther back, because there's one shot in that trailer where when I'm like screaming like about notifications and all that, and it cuts to the outside shot. I need that to be about a foot or 2 longer. If I get a good foot or 2 longer where you actually see a little bit more of that roof line and see me more direct in there, because I'm kind of like glared out from the sun. So I'm gonna work on that. I may actually have something just built whenever I get back to the shop. Whenever we finish URE 2 and I can go back home to the shop, I'm gonna build me a nice camera mount for, I think, the bus. I think I'm gonna we get some. Oh wow, there's a good lightning strike out there. I think I'm gonna build something that's gonna like actually go out like a good amount of feet, and then I can like look in on it. What else? Reed Timmer. Is it Reed Timmer or is it Reed Trimmer? Yeah, I watch Ryan Hall, Reed Trimmer, and then who's the other guy? Max Velocity. I like watching those guys a lot. I love to do some storm chasing. That'd be a lot of fun. Like I was saying earlier, I gotta get up with that girl that has the twister truck and because she chases tornadoes. I think it would just be rad to have like the bus and the extreme together. I think it'd be really, really sweet. Mike, do you have a drone? No, I don't have a drone. I'm not actually interested. Like it sounds cool to like have a drone. I could get some awesome shots of the bus, but I'm one person and someone has to drive the bus. I can't drive the bus and drive a drone at the same time. So it's like there's no point in me having a drone for that. And then if I'm looking, I can't really use a drone to look for like Bigfoot because it's national forest. You're not allowed to fly drones here. Even if you license, you can't like fly over here. So yeah, I didn't see really it was an unnecessary. It would have been an unnecessary expense in my eyes because it's like I said, like the bus would look great drone footage, but I'm only one man. I can't fly the drone and drive the bus at the same time, so it kind of locks me into like where I'm at. Um, like I said, it's I needed to cut a super compilation of me just running away from the camera, and then that's what was really getting aggravating was setting the camera up. But I gotta stop around the corner, make sure there's no traffic. I have to run down the road, and it takes like a minute. I set the camera up, I hit record, and I gotta run back to the bus. Then I gotta fight some cats, get in the bus, start it up, drive past the camera, stop, get out, pick up the camera, then drive for a little bit, then do it again. I gotta get out, and I was getting so aggravated. I was like, this is hard. This is really hard. You can't monetize without a part 107. What do you mean that? Scorpius with the bad news at like 11:30. Like I don't need to. Can I sleep before I get the bad news, Scorpius? What's that? Emily NCS Scorpius. I am subbed. I have been for a couple weeks now. The first time he showed up on my page. Oh yeah, some people like that notification system is really weird. I am trying to get more like steady with it. The trailer was perfect. Your work paid off. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I want to say it's perfect, but it's like it gets the point across. I thought I wanted to do a more kind of quick cut thing, but without knowledge and like how to adjust like the audio right, it just started sounding like shit, and I was listening to it because it's going to be me saying each part of what I said basically in the cab, but it was going to be cut. And without having like knowing how to do audio levels, it sounded terrible. So I was like, I'll just do one take. So that's why I'm a little upset with it. Like it's not what I wanted, but people liked it. It's good, and I'm okay with it. It worked out just fine. I'm a real big fan of Edgar Wright and like how he edits and directs. So, but that's like a really high bar to try to hit your first time out. You know what I mean? Like that's a big one. FAA Part 107 drone license. Well, what were you talking about monetization though? Yeah, I'm not flying a drone. I'm not getting a drone. I don't need a drone. What's a drone gonna do for me? I'm old enough to remember when we used to film stuff, and you'd have to call up a helicopter rental company and have a pilot. I'm not even joking. We were doing there was a comedy series that my buddy did called Swacked, and this is before drones, and you'd have to go to the airport. He knew a helicopter guy. Yeah, back in my day, before drones, you had to get a helicopter and ride in a helicopter and film. And I kind of almost missed that. I like that drones are like, it makes it kind of accessible for everybody. But man, there was something about actually having a helicopter, like having to have a helicopter fly you around. Oh, I miss those days. The future is note, old man. If you have a drone, you have to also have a good lawn chair to fly it from. I got some lawn chairs over there. I got some decent lawn chairs. Back in Scribes Day, they called an Osprey. It's crazy that Ospreys are considered old now. I remember when those came out, and they were like the new thing, circa like 2009 or something like that. Oh, good night, Sherry. Good night, Sherry. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up here. 'Cause I only got 50 hours to stream this month, so we used up a good like a 6 hour. Yeah, we still got a little bit. I'll keep it a little bit tighter next time. What else we got? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. All right, guys. Well, thanks for showing up. We had fun. I'm gonna go take a bath and get cleaned up, put some PJs on. I'm gonna cuddle up next to this little girl. Tuna. Oh, Tuna. Oh, she's out. Yeah, she's done. I don't blame her. It's late. And I'm gonna be back awake in like 3 hours, Tuna. I'm gonna make some more coffee. I'm gonna drink it. Then I'm gonna hang out. Bye, everybody. Bye, Amy. Bye, HB Scribe. Bye, Hellbent. I'll take it easy, everybody. Scovius, thanks for all the help. Froggy, Flyer. Who else I missed? Sherry Tango, good night. Pork Chop Express. Let me run through. Reverend, good to see you there. Hawk, good to see you. Have a good night. Am I missing anybody? I know I'm missing a couple people. Who else am I missing? I think that Ghost Glow guy's gone already, but good night. But you guys have a great night. Sleep tight. Emily, good night. Duke Tucker, there you are. Good night. Thanks for sticking it out. We did it, guys. Let's all celebrate. Let's all relax. Let's do this. Do I have an outro? Is there an outro already set?